Just listen to this for a bit. This is actually interesting for this game. I didn't expect this from this game. Welcome to Homicipher. It's a game where, as far as I can tell, we're trying to figure something out, and we're trying to do language translation in a horrifying world. I don't know what that means. I have no clue what any of this means. In terms of the gameplay and what to expect. But I've been waiting to play this because when I found it, I was like, this is right up our alley. I'm actually curious why there's this amazing soundtrack, too. It's actually fascinating. And what's interesting is that apparently this game was built on Chromium, because OBS complained and said, this is a Chromium game. So some tell about it in the program has told OBS that this is a Chromium game. Can't be captured the normal way. But for a horror game, and maybe this is just maybe specifically for as my own bias, but when I think of horror genre things, I don't think of music like this. I don't think of moods like this. This is something more fitting in my mind in a Yakuza game than a game like this, but it actually sounds really nice. And again, maybe it's my own bias, right? Maybe it is that games like this can have sounds like this, can have moods like this. Because what's interesting about the horror genre is that on one end you have this terrifying, almost like oppressive feeling that bears down on you, but on the other end you have hope at the end of it, right? And maybe that's the point of that song playing right now. You can't change the language once a game is started. Otherworld mode, a mode where the protagonist's dialogue is in an otherworldly language. What? So even my language is in an other. Even what I say is in another language. No decoding hints provided, and some explanatory dialogue is omitted. I don't know which mode we should play, actually, because I don't know if this is the right mode to play. Normal mode is presumably where the game shines, and where, we have the words that we say known to us. How would you even begin to play this? I think we stick with normal, but I really want to try. Should we try this? Self-explanatory. Oh, but that probably. But what it means is you skip the tutorial. Normal mode, boring. No, I think normal mode makes sense because this one seems to skip the tutorial, and I don't think we should do that. Maybe that's like a hard challenge mode for you to play after. The game starts when you select a player to use. What? Only the page. Okay, this is just a translation thing. Only the page of the selected player can be accessed. Actually, yeah, if the translation's off, I wonder how bad the translation is, and maybe I should have learned Japanese to play a game. We don't need the tutorial, coward. Okay, fine. You know what? Okay, fine. You know what? Otherworld world. Fine. Sure. Okay, cool. Let's see what happens. Because again, I don't know Japanese, so if it was bad, if the translation is bad, is it painful for us to go through? Do it live. Oh god, that's very loud. Okay, I guess we just click on the ring. Ah! Okay, sorry, I didn't realize that was gonna happen so much. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't even know what you're saying. What? What is this? Oh no, it's over. I don't know if I can solve this. What? It's a 2-letter word and a 3-letter word? What do you mean it's a 2-letter word and a 3-letter word? Save? Dictionary. What? Chat, maybe I shouldn't have gone otherworldly mode. Who was that? What was that? 4-letter word, 2-letter word, 2-letter word, 1-letter word. Well, again, this isn't even... because the symbols themselves are otherworldly, right? So it's like a fake cipher. It's like a fake language. No, we may need the tutorial. We may need the tutorial. Okay, Ending. Title? Okay. Otherworld mode is for those who have played the game, and if you're a professional playing the game. I'm not a professional. We play normal mode, English. We go to player 1. We kill player 1. We go to player 1. But the peer pressure was real, and I did feel it. However, be warned, there's going to be a jump scare again. So, I'm going to lower the volume a bit. It's a little bit loud. Okay, so we have to click on the creature. Is there anywhere else I can click? No. Mr. Crawling. Oh, but the words of the... okay, so the words of the creatures are in a different language. But our words are words that we know. See? There's no way I would have solved that. Oh, actually, maybe I could have. No, but the other world cipher didn't make any sense. right? Because the other world cipher had 2 question marks and then 3 question marks. So is it the number of symbols? But then the number of symbols didn't match up because there wasn't a symbol for like what was that and where am I? Like it didn't work. Wait, but maybe that's the point. Maybe you play the otherworldly mode in order to get like a different set, like a different set of dialogue. Maybe the translation that you get from the otherworldly mode is an entirely different set of dialogue that you would normally get, normally get. What was that? Where am I? I need to find a way out. Oh no, not another creature already. We just started. But then how would you know that it's like, what was that? Where am I? Because it's all based on the translation of this fake language, but it's also a game in Japanese that was translated to English. So how do you know the meaning? Hello? Mr. Hood. So there's 3 question marks, but there's 3 letters here. There's 1 question mark, but it's 4 symbols here. What do the question marks mean in relation to the words? Huh? What language is this? Does Mr. Hood have ice cream? What? 3, 4, 4. 3, 4, 4, 4. 3 symbols. 3 symbols spread apart. 2 symbols, 2 question marks together. 1 question mark there. Hood ice cream. It's a brand. Wait, really? Wait, you're right. Wait, it's... I can get it in Canada. Oh, shit. HP Hood. Wait, HP is in the Hewlett Packard. Nobody's saying. Me, you. Oh, maybe he's saying me, you. Right? He's saying me and you? Me. So, but then, how... Okay, me... If he's saying me and you, how would you know that it's these letters specifically? Like, this is 3 symbols, 3 question marks, and then it's me. And these symbols correspond to the thing. And then you. But then it's like, how do you know that those symbols correspond to those letters? You... dead? Maybe you alive? I don't know. Dictionary. Let's see the... Okay. Based on what we know with the letters. Wait, this is a cool concept. This is a really cool concept. This symbol... Are there any overlap in the symbols that we know of? No. There is. This ending symbol, this A symbol, is a U. So, U... Is there any symbol here that overlaps? No. This is a weird concept. Me, you dumb? You dumb? I don't know. Wait, so then what's the... Sorry. Why did it go small screen? How do I... So what's the correlation between the number of letters and the question marks? You're gonna go grocery shopping? Okay, let me know if you have Hood ice cream. What should you get? Pizza pockets. And then get me some pizza pockets. Just get all of us some pizza pockets. Is he asking me a question? Maybe he was asking me like, you dumb. Smile or ew, tomato. That's crazy that you hate pizza pockets because of the tomato. Please get some ice cream. Maybe he's saying you're stupid. Seems like I'm wrong. Oh, I don't know what to do. 4 letters. Maybe it's... No, but... Again, the symbols, the number of letters doesn't match. Right? But he's saying that that's a light bulb. Dark. Light, dark? Saying light, dark? So now he's saying it's light? No, but not... Now he's saying all kinds of shit. I don't know what he's saying. Does adding this word make it the opposite? I think it does. Not. So maybe not? Wait, so is it the question marks? So then, was he really saying me, you? Off? I mean, it could be off or it could be not, right? Because like making it the opposite implies that maybe what they're trying to say is it makes anything opposite. Because look at this. This is 1 question mark, 4 letters. That's a bucket. We know that this is a bucket. So, but why is it 1 question mark? Why is it 1 question mark? There's a system here. There's like a whole system here. But then there's another bucket over here. Blue, gray. Another what? And now there's another bucket. There's a ghost. What's that? Huh? Ghost? Mr. Hood. What does that mean? What happened to the ghost? I don't know what he's saying. That's a door. Okay, maybe he means door, or maybe he means locked. If I try to open, I can leave? Oh, I didn't want to do that. Uh-oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Go back inside the room. No, 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 no. Go back inside the room. Ah! Hello, Mr. Gap. What? Me? Me. That's it. All I have is me. You. Me, you. Close. Okay, how do I go back inside that room that I was in last time? Maybe I can get through if I move this. No, no, no. Go back inside the room that you were in. Go back in the goddamn room. Wait. So, I need to solve this. Before we leave, I need to solve this. Me, all I have is me, you. They're asking me something. He just said it in a very demanding tone. It is like saying should. It is like saying should. Must. Maybe must? And this was the off thing. So maybe this is light? Or maybe this just means on. How do you know if it's like on? I mean, we'll try on. And we'll try off. I don't think this is correct, but just to see if it matches with what I'm thinking of. With the question marks here. And now it's saying a whole different thing. So it's like light? I don't know. Off. See what I mean? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Light off. So this is off, dark. And if this is the opposite of that, so it's like not dark. Does adding this word make it mean the opposite? Not? On? Okay, based on... And if we look at the question marks, where's the question marks? Oh, the question marks don't matter. Oh, the question marks don't matter. It's just a placeholder for what the word is. Right? Because then... Otherwise, it would have been the same... like the same system of question marks. If once I deleted it. You thought maybe the amount of question marks is the amount of English letters, but there are not that many English words with just one letter. Yeah. I mean... I think there's only one, right? That's just I. What other word in English has a single letter? I think it's just I. So it's like... I think the question mark is just... A. Wait, is A a word? I thought A was like a type of... Well, I guess it is a word, because we use it as a word within a sentence. That's a good point, actually. I never thought about that. Wait, so what other one-letter English words? This all, but by the way, this means that when you play Scrabble, if you throw down A's, don't you just win the game? One-letter words in English. Yeah, because it's like... If it's only A and I, and there's multiple words with one question mark, then it can't be that. So the question mark is a red herring. But then the number of letters in this sentence, does that match, right? Because look at the thing of me and you. Me and you is kind of off too. When he said me and you, if you look at my word for me and you, this is 3 letters. But then what's a word that stands for me and you? Or I. You know what I mean? That has 3 of the language letters. Or like, is there even a correlation to the symbol in the word? And then even this one. You see how this word is just you, but it's like you plus something else? Use? Maybe it's like a you question mark. But then it's like your? Oh, it could be your. That's true. I don't know why I thought of use. Oh, you question mark. Because I was thinking like, is it you question mark? As in like maybe there's a symbol for question mark too. But then in the dialogue, it does actually have the word. Like it does have the symbol for question marks there. So then this is starting to make a cipher that we have. But then the cipher is 2 U's, right? So this word, if that A symbol is the same as this A symbol, then it'd be U something something. Is it like letters that, which is theta? Well, so the letters don't have any relation to any real world letters. So don't think of the letters as having like a real world language. Think of the letters as the whole point of this is it's a made up language. It's a made up language that you have to figure out the cipher for. But I think you're on to something, which is that maybe you refer to the system as in like it's a letter like this, but it actually refers to multiple things. In which case, I think you are correct, because if this U is here and that U is here, then this is two U's. I think the combination of them side by side changes the first letter or the second letter. Like there must be a modularity to it here, where it's like the existence of them both in one word causes either the preceding or the following one to change. So maybe it's no longer U. Maybe it's something else. Or maybe the letters have no meaning, and it doesn't matter what it is. Because look at the question marks here. 5 question marks, 5 question marks, 5 question marks. 2 question marks. Maybe the question marks do matter. No, but then there's too many ones, right? There's too many ones. What do question marks mean? Don't you dare cursor raw me. Cursor raw! Type it. Type cursor raw right now. So what is this? Lights. This would be like a U something 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 something. Cursor raw! Churn. Maybe it's churn off. Wait! It could be churn off because that symbol of an R, but how come this R is different from that R? Right? Does adding this word make it mean the opposite? I think it's actually more correct that it's churn off. But I don't know what this means. So if this word is on, it's currently on, and we churn it off, right? And then we churn it light. So a light is a different word from churn on, churn off. But what is light? What does light look like compared to on? If I assume that the first one is on, what does that mean? So on is cowboy boot, snake in my boot, 7, other 7, 3. Light is A, 7, other 7, J. What? How do we know what we guess is correct? We don't. We don't. We don't. We just live our life. We just live our life, and we just hope that it works. At least not yet. I don't think we know if it makes sense yet. Like we're trying to figure out, because the whole point is to slowly build a dictionary to see if we are right. But this doesn't make sense. So now it's churn off. It doesn't make any sense. Churn off doesn't make sense because we turned the light on, right? But we have a word for on. So maybe it is not dark. So it's like not dark. So it's light, dark, not dark, right? So it's like on, dark, light. Well, then not dark. But then on is like weird because then it's like on. Now you know how a baby feels when learning a language. I have no sympathy for a baby. And then there's a bucket over here. Also, the ghost is gone, so we can't learn from the ghost anymore. So, and this bucket is interesting. It's because this bucket is here and this bucket is here. Does it refer to color or does it refer to noise? You see how this one makes a noise? Wait, it makes a noise. Maybe it's saying that it's metal versus plastic. So metal and then plastic, right? But this one didn't make a noise. No, but it's the same word for both. See that? Metal. If I do metal here, it's the same word for over here. If I change it to bucket, because it can't be blue then. It had to be bucket. And then it's like, what does this mean? Metal bucket? Or empty bucket? Maybe it means empty bucket? Bucket. Bucket? 2 buckets! Because you do 1 bucket, you then do 2 buckets. See that? If you only do 1 bucket, he says bucket. But if you do 2 bucket, he says 2 bucket. And it doesn't matter which one you click. If you click the right one first, he still just says bucket. And then he says 2 bucket. And these two share the word bucket. So 2 bucket. It's buckets of fun. It's buckets of something. Hello. Must. You just said it in a very demanding tone. It is like saying should. I think that is true. Like the word should is the same meaning. Something 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 must escape. I'm gonna say that maybe this is escape. Wait a minute. Maybe is it the number of syllables? Well, hang on. Now I kind of want to restart the game. Wait. Pause the game, or just to make sure that I'm maybe correct. Maybe it's the number of syllables is the question marks. Right? Think about this. How do I reset the learning? I don't want to learn anymore. Yeah, you also thought maybe it's syllables and not letters. Yeah, because it... But then it's like, what is he saying here? Is it you okay? If I know that this word is you, is he saying, are you okay? That doesn't make any sense. Because then it's one question mark. Is that like a one syllable word? No. You nice? You good? Maybe the thing, you good? Good? You fine? I don't think you fine makes sense. Like I would say like to my wife, damn, you fine today. You know what I mean? But to my buddy, I would say, hey, you good? So I think it's more you good and less you fine. But at the same time, that's just slang. So it's like when you say that someone's fine, that's just slang. But also no one says, hey, are you fine? Everyone says, are you good? So it's like, I don't know, do you use American English, Canadian English, and in which subset of slang do you use? I'm very confused there. Huh? What language is this? I don't know. You not what? You not some? Maybe you not understand me? You not hearing me? You not seeing me? You not something me? But then the word for me is already in. Me. You. Okay, wait. Is there a way for me to restart the game? Wait, is there a way to make I need to go back to basics. Is there a way for me to like just like me and you? I don't know. Me, you. Me, you? You good? You dumb? Okay, now we go back to you dumb. Okay, so we go back to chapters. Theoretically, their language might not use the same grammar as English, so maybe am or is not necessary in the grammar. Yeah, I was having that thought too, because even looking at the dictionary, there's only 10 pages worth of words, so there's gonna be a lot of different things within the language that won't be used, right? So we know for sure that there's not going to be stuff like whatever those are called, was it prepositions or something. Like, it's just going to be words, specifically words that are important within a context, within a sentence. Sorry, so there's not going to be stuff like to, by, or like stuff like that. I don't know. It's just going to be like, it's just going to be words like be. So like, I be you, I be dead, you be okay. Right? There's not going to be different forms of the same words. I don't think. Like past tense, there wouldn't be like this 10 pages wouldn't be enough for all past tense. Speak like caveman, probably. You dumb? You dumb? Imagine you run away from a ghost and then this other ghost looks at you and says, you dumb? Okay, but if we go at it in the idea of syllables, but then wait, but there's no way it's syllables, because I swear that first word of you wasn't one syllable. It was multiple question marks. You get? Oh, you get what? You get what? Look. Reset the game. Don't worry about the jump scare. There's a jump scare again. By the way, I'm pretty sure she went grocery shopping with a mod because she didn't want to be afraid. Yeah, and in many languages, be in present tense is often omitted. Yes, exactly. Vietnamese has that, actually, where we don't really say certain portions of certain words, where we don't say things like, you know, we actually skip a lot of the unimportant stuff, and we only focus on the important stuff. It's a very terse language. Hello? Okay, see that? There's no way it's you, because this is a 3-syllable word. If it's based on syllables, it wouldn't make any sense. But maybe that's the thing. Is like, so I don't think the number of letters matches the word, because the word for bucket is the word for bucket was 4 letters too, 4 symbols, right? The word for bucket was for basically. I don't think there's an alphabet in this language. I don't think there's exactly what that thing is, where it's like words like be are gone, but maybe even like just tenses of words don't exist. I think it's literally just you figure out the words within the context of the sentence. You think the question marks are a psyop that we shouldn't think about? Well, so I do want to think that, but I'm worried about thinking that. Is it a Japanese game? It is. So that's the other thing, where it's like it's a Japanese game originally, and then it gets translated to English. So it's like bits and pieces of this might make more sense within Japanese than it would within English. And so it's like, from an English standpoint, it's like you have to think of it in a different way. Maybe the question marks are actually the amount of Japanese kanas. Exactly. Like, it's like, because, you know, they wouldn't change everything for it. Like, because it's not like they would have to change anything for it, really, except for the dialogue of the main character who's speaking, right? Otherwise, you have to figure out what's going on, right? That's why I think in the first sentence where the protagonist says, "Where am I? What was that?" But if you play otherworldly mode, it's just 2 words per. That's why it doesn't really work, because it's like in English. Like, what's the word for in the Japanese? Like, you is anata, symbols. 3 syllables, 3 question marks. So number of question marks has no correlation to anything. At least the way that we know it, yeah. Because if it's anata for Japanese, but then what is like, I don't know, what's like the word for okay?
わかった。
That's 3 syllables, so it's like, maybe it's good.
良い。
But then does somebody say like, anata yoi, you know what I mean? Is that what people say within the vernacular?
あなたは良い。
Wakata is I understood. Okay, well, wait, what? So, wait, okay? So, wait, so I'm assuming this is a Japanese thing is wrong. Okay.
OK。
What? Why do you say it like that?
よし。
Yoshi. Depends on if it's also formal or informal. Ooh, that's a good point. Okay, you know what? Let's assume the question marks don't mean anything. Because I don't know if anata yori is something that you would say, and I don't know things like informal or formal, and it doesn't matter anyways, because if the system is made for a different thing, then it's like, do you use anything? Okay is like e or yori, which both have 1 syllable technically. So maybe it is syllables in Japanese, and so the English version is an entirely different game that you just have to figure out based on. So if you play this game in Japanese, it's actually easy mode. If you play this game in English, it's hard mode, because you literally all you have is context. So the number of letters don't mean anything. The question marks could be syllables in Japanese. But the thing is, right? Why don't we test that theory? I can change the language, and we know exactly what that first one is. I can change the game language, and we can see if it has the same number of question marks in Japanese. Problem is, I don't recognize which one is where. Oh shit! Go back. I'm not that good at recognizing which one's Japanese. I think it's this one. But it could also be racist. This is Japanese. Go ahead. Chapter select. I think it's no. That's for the controls. Chapter select is here. Okay. Well, we just gotta keep it going. So again, the otherworldly thing. So it's gonna say this again. It's gonna do that again. Okay. The words look the same. And remember, the character's first sentence in English was 3 words for the front, 3 words for the back. I don't know how many words this is. I forgot I can't read Japanese. And there's no spaces in Japanese. Fuck, I don't know. Like, what consists of a word? Fuck. So, I don't know what this is. But it's the same number of question marks. So, either way, we know if it's the same number of question marks, then it probably is based off of the Japanese language of the game, which then isn't like they didn't change it for anything else. So English is hard mode. English is hard mode in this game. Japanese players out there, you're having a good time. Okay, English players, we're fighting for our lives over here. All right. Every time I hear this song, it's just so sad. I know. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so now we know. Okay, so now we have an idea of what the syllables are and what the question marks mean. The question marks don't make sense, and even this stuff, like the English phrasing of words, is not the same structure that you would have. And it's not. I don't think it's necessarily speaking like a caveman. It's the contortion of English to fit the sentence structure of Japanese, if that makes sense. Because again, even in my home language, even in my native language, like some sentences don't translate well at all because it's missing so many different pieces that it's like I even had this problem actually where I was translating something from the nurse to my dad when he was going for surgery one time. And when I was translating it, she gave this long-winded speech about don't take these drugs because it'll cause these headaches and stuff. And when I explained it in like maybe 20 to 30% of the words. And the nurse looked at me. Sorry, the doctor. She looked at me, and then she was like, "That was quick." And I was like, "Yeah, it's just my language. It's a lot easier just to say certain concepts. Like it's a lot easier to tell someone in my language, don't do this or you'll die, because it only takes four words. It's very simple. There's so much like implied meaning in certain languages, right? So now that we know. This makes sense. So it's you. So question marks don't matter. Letters don't matter. We play the game purely on context. You dumb? You dumb? Huh? What language is this? True. Mr. Hood is so cute. You want to romance them. Here's the description of the game Homicipher is an adventure horror game. You'll decipher a language, fall in love, and escape. So we're gonna find love. Is that why the music is like that? That we'll find love? You really stupid. Huh? You dumb? You're really stupid, huh? Chad? Virgin. There we go. Okay, so Chad Virgin is saying me and you. No, it's saying Chad Virgin. Chad Virgin. Virgin dumb. Chat, I know we could solve it seriously, but like we can use any words that we want. Think about it. We can use Zoomer slang. You know what I mean? We can use all kinds of words, right? Everything. We could say anything. We could make whatever language that we want from this. This is a sandbox language game. Is he asking me a question? I'm gonna smile this time. Skippity. I wonder if I got it right. Okay, so now our words is what? Skibbity? What's the words? Chad Virgin, really? Skibbity. Stupid. Dumb, huh? He's actually flirting. He's actually flirting. It's like that kid's book where you pick a noun, a verb, and then you read the story with the picked words. Yes. Yeah. It's like a very like messed up version of like a Mad Lib too. Yeah. I don't know, what's a good one? Sun. Goon Cave. Really Goon Cave. Wait, really? What was the word for really that I thought? You're really dumb, huh? Not Goon Cave. You not. Well, I know it's not, but. You really Goon Cave. You not. Right. Well, so we know that it's not because the character told us that it was not before, but I'm still wondering about what the second word is. Because, okay, to do it seriously, right? Let's just reorganize things. Me, you, not. Because in that first sentence is a bit of a weird thing. And then it's like, we don't know what this is. Skibbity. Not should be not for real. You really stupid, huh? You really... I don't know. You really dropped or something. You really fell hard. You sure you're okay? Maybe it's like, you sure you're okay? What was the thing that you guessed before too? You not from here? I don't think it's you not from here. Because then it's like, why would you ask somebody if they're not from here? If you know that they're not from here, you know what I mean? I would like. I'm pretty sure Mr. Hood would know because we're not the same as everyone else. Presumably, if our character is normal, then we would know, right? I don't think it's you not from here. Because it could be even like, you sure you're okay, but then it's like, is there contractions? Maybe there's not contractions. Or maybe it's like, you sure you're okay, right? You know what I mean? Like, there's so many different ways that you could say that. Where it's like, you sure you're okay? You're not from here. You not from here. You sure you okay? But also like, you not from here. No, but then we know that it's not you not. We know that it's not you sure you okay because then the word you would have shown up twice. So it can't be that. What are there like four? There's so many different ways that four words can go, especially within that context. And that's only if we're sure that Mr. Hood is actually trying to like that. That's if Mr. Hood is actually helping us. We don't actually know if he is. Mr. Hood is so smooth. Me, you are hooking up. Me, you have sex. Wait, you're right. You really stupid, huh? So me, you have sex? Or okay, so now if we do it again, we go back to chapters. We go back. Sorry, here. So let's read this. Let's read this sentence back in the context, okay? What was that? Where am I? I need to find a way out. Okay. You horny? You horny? Alright, what language is this? You not have sex? You wanna have sex? Me? You? Is it saying me and you? Me? You? You horny? Okay. I mean, if it is a story about love, then he is flirting with us. Me, you bump uglies. Exactly. Me, you bump uglies. Me, you have sex. Me, you horny. Like, if it's a game about finding love, yeah, and he's trying to hit on us, then maybe you're right. Maybe this is the actual lore. The lore is that we fall down and he's like, hey, you horny? The first thing that he says is, you horny? Oh, that's good. That's really good. You horny? What language is this? You want to have sex? Me, you. Me, you horny? Yes, let's have sex. I don't think this is the answer. But it works so well. Oh shit! 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 Oh god! Oh god! My sides! Oh god! It hurts to breathe! Oh god! Give me a second! Give me a second! Holy moly! Oh man! That's some good shit. You horny? You wanna have sex? Me, you. You horny? Yes? Skibbity. What a great exchange, honestly. That's good. Cum bucket. The heart rate jumped too. Cum bucket? Cum bucket. 2 cum bucket. So now you get the cum bucket, 2 cum bucket. What's the sentence again? Oh, what is he saying here? What is he saying here? You just said it in a very demanding tone. It's like should, must, shall. Is like saying should, must, come. It's like saying should. If What? If bump ugly must come. If bump ugly must come. No. I want you must come. I want you must come. I want you must come. Okay, well, it's over now. Whatever this thing is. Was that alarm? What? Whoa. Whoop. You must call me daddy. Whoop. Gone. Whoop off. Or whoop stop. Maybe it's stop. So you have whoop, and then you have whoop stop. Okay, and you have the horniness. So sun. Goon cave. Loud silence. Want a goon cave? There's a ghost over here. Okay. Huh? Gooner. Ghost? No, Gooner. Gooner, you. You. Hey, Gooner, you. You Gooner. Gooner, you. You Gooner. Oh, this is the best game ever. Holy shit, this game is amazing. Like, as a concept, this is an amazing concept that you can just do this and go through a game. And just make all these things up and just make whatever that you want. Loud silence? I mean, loud silence. Oh yeah, loud silence. I mean, maybe not loud silence. I think he's specifically referring to the alarm. It's like we make our own plot. Yeah, like the plot is that this ghost is trying to have sex with us, and it's really horny, and like we're trying to have sex too, but we don't know that's having sex. You know what I mean? Like again, because the whole point of the game is we're finding love. Gooner, you. But this ghost is a representation of us because we're dead. Sorry, because we goon, right? So we're the gooner. Gooner. What's like the refractory period? Gooner refractory period. Goon ghost. Gooner. Gone wild. Gooner gone wild. Okay, chat. Let's leave this door and see what other people say. Door. Maybe they're saying stay. I don't know. Door. Leave. Door. So I got door. I'll just leave. Fuck it. How do you go back to that room from here? Like, I am confused how you would go back to the room from there. It's strange that you can't do that. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Hello? What's another crazy, where I have the perfect training material. I have training material for us to use, where I have a video that can help us learn Gooner language. Where's the video? I have a video that helps us learn Skibidi Gat Rizzler. Here we go. This video is going to help us learn Gooner language here, okay?
Can I get a double chunk chocolate Blumpkin, extra Felch, and a side of Quandale Chungus aioli?
Let's everyone listen to this once, and we're gonna think about this. Okay? All these words we're going to use. W order. What's your at? Livy Dunn. Baby Gronk. Blumpkin. Felch. Map. Only up. Only up. Obby Chalant. Demure. Gyat. Glaze.
No. Really. Have you met before? I don't know. The Peter
Griffin.
In the only
Skin.
You mean Edge Sesh?
Edge Sesh. Oh, Edge. Edge is also good.
Crazy. It's like I woke up and
Femboy furry. Femboys and furries. Cap. No cap. Riz. Chat.
Do you
Goon.
Yeah, I'm a registered gooner.
Do you munt?
Munting? I don't know what the fuck munting is.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the moment for Phantom to come in and
Phantom tax, Phantom tax, right?
Did what hurt?
Dropped from the
Battle bus.
Stop, you're spitting
Ugo.
on it.
I mean, Baba
Spitting on it. Baba Booey. W
You
Skibidi.
have the most aura I've ever seen.
Or
I
is a
can't
good
let
one.
Gang fuck with this.
Stop.
Gang.
I know
Gang.
this is a long shot, but Do you want to run duos? With
Duos.
Maybe grab a Blumkin Blow
Blumkin Blow Nuts. Jalka, Jalka. Bussin'. We have the keywords. Uber Eats? Hello, is this Uber Eats? Your brain is expanding. Me? Jelk. With lube. Me jelk with lube? You want... Oh. You want lube? Yeah, sure. I'll go. And now we're dead. Oh, okay. That was very loud. Sorry, let me lower the volume a little bit more. Oh, that's my heart. Lube. Lube. Wait, that's my heart. Heart. Okay. If we play it seriously, then we kind of... Okay, if we play it seriously, then it makes sense. You give me... Maybe what he said was, you give me heart. Or death. Death. Well, so... It's weird, right? Because it's like he shows up, he says Uber Eats, and then he's like, hey, you joke with me. I give want to. Maybe it's like you want to. I mean, it could be die, right? You want to die, but then me want to die, or like me want. Sorry, oops. No, but then me, as in he's telling me want your die. It doesn't make sense. Me want your heart, right? You give heart, right? Me want your heart. You give heart, and I smile and I give him my heart, and he takes my heart. He's like, it's still too loud. Jesus Christ, it's way too loud. Is there a way to do the volume elsewhere? Heart. So now I've got the heart. I'm gonna need to lower the volume inside the game. It's just way too loud. The sound effects are way too loud. We're gonna do maybe only. All right. Really only music. Like the music is really good, but the sound effects are way too loud. So me give you heart. Okay. Okay. Let's go through here. Go. The hell is this? Where's the room that I was in with the bucket? How do I go back inside there? Seems like there's nothing here. No, there's something here. I swear there should be something here, no? It's a hand! A hand! It's alive? It's pointing somewhere. It's pointing to something, though. What happens if you close the door? Where? At the beginning of the game? I just stay inside the room. Oh, as in the door for the guy who takes my heart? Let's try that. Yeah, true. Point to something. Wow, it's a person, a severed head. It's smiling. Uber Eats. Uber Eats. Okay, wait. Maybe instead of Uber Eats, what they're saying is hello. 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 Wait, what? The music is so nice, but it's so quiet here. Why is it so quiet? Is this the music? That's the music. Me. Me. Hoiny. Me head. Something wanna something. Me something. Me head. I wonder if he's in trouble. Does this word mean want to? Okay, so some words have multiple. So it's not every single word is a single meaning. Which is, so it's exactly what we thought of, which is that this game didn't change the game's mechanics for the English language, which makes sense. But it basically tries to fit it within the model of the Japanese language, which is similar to other languages. Like English is one of the more verbose languages, whereas like other languages can say a lot with very little. So some words will be multiple. So it's like want to. Please help me. Maybe it's like, please help me. Please help me. Me. Something. Give. Please give me. I think that symbol was like give. Please. Or maybe it's hold. Or maybe grab me. Please grab me, because he was like, boop, 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 boop. Why say a whole sentence when I can just grunt and point, right? Yeah, why is the hand even here? Grab, grab. Please, is it close to want you to do? Please? Yeah, want you to do, please. You want me to bring you with me. See that? Please? Oh, no. I don't want to get too close. It looks like I can go down from here. Maybe this leads to a way out. Where am I going? I can just leave and go to these random places? I think maybe that's why they give you the chapter select. Maybe you're supposed to play this game and figure out from the chapter select where to go. Is someone's room? Ah! Oh, Jesus. I'm locked up. This is... Where is this? Oh my god. Wait, it's Sephiroth, but sexy. Mrs. Silver, as in silver hair. Hello? Maybe it's like, take your blood? Take your blood. Where is your pants? I'm wearing a dress. I'm pretty sure I was always wearing a dress, because if the ghost in the room was me... Okay, now I don't really know. Endo 1 research. Okay, that's interesting. Return to choices. Beyond? What's beyond? What does that mean? Wait, what? Return to choices? So... What happened beyond? I guess some endings have like further bits where you get to see the aftermath of that ending where he's chopping me up. Finally, we're having sex. Mistake end. So going beyond causes mistake. But that's why you can return the choices. Menu, load, save. Okay, I think I know what's up. Please grab me. I think maybe please hold me. Hold. As in like he wants me to hold him. Please, you want me to bring you with me. Pick up. Because now I picked him up. What is he going to say? Down there. Please, help. Help. Go down? Maybe it's like go down. Please, uppies. Uppies would have been a much better word, actually, yeah. And so maybe go down. It's telling me to go down here. I don't know what this means. But we know what happens afterwards. Is that we do get hurt by going through this door, right? So now it's different. Oh, do you see that? Remember last time we went quickly. But now we went slowly. So maybe what they said was go slow. And now it's like open door, right? So open door. Go in. We're actually building a dialogue that isn't just a bunch of like Gunnar terms. It is starting to make sense here. Hello. Me something. You something. So Mr. Silver is talking to the head saying something. Gunnar help me. Gunnar help me. But if it's not the word for you, see that? Gunnar. What is the word for Gunnar? At the very beginning of the game, he said, Gunnar, want sex like Gunnar. Me, you, Gunnar. I don't think the word is Gunnar. Remember, because the Gunnar was for the ghost. Gunnar equal ghost. Yeah, because like that was the word that we used for the ghost, right? So it has to be ghost. Ghost help me. So we're the ghosts. We're dead. Me head. Okay. Ghost help me. Me head. I'm head. That doesn't make any sense. Me head? Why did I say me head? If I go back to the chapters, where me head? Knowing that he says me something. Me head. Skippity. Okay, we have to keep the skibbity. Every time it pops up, it's so funny. Every time somebody says skibbity, it's so funny. I don't know why. It's okay. Maybe we do need slang. Maybe we do need slang. The skibbity jump scare. I'm gonna go back and chase ghosts back to Gunnar. So Gunnar helped me, and then skibbity. He just says skibbity. Like it's just I like how people saying skibbity in response to things like saying that's nice, skibbity. What? What am I doing? Hand over? Maybe hand over? Hand over, help me. Hand over, help me. Gunnar, close enough. Hand over, help me. No, that doesn't make sense. Hand over, Maybe give? Maybe the word give? I don't know. Hand over something. Are they talking about me? So maybe the word for hand over was really about me. Like this, like that word refers to me. Is it friend? Come? I don't know. Hello? Hello? Help? So maybe this word for hand over is actually me because they're referring to me, right? Jerk bud. Change hello back to Uber Eats. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait. What's the hello again? So, is Uber Eats, jerk bud. Help, jerk bud. What? I'm the jerk bud. Mrs. Silver is this. When I asked. That's really good. I don't know what is going on. I actually have no clue what's going on. I have no clue what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Wanna have sex? Wanna have sex? Yes, please. Me love sex. No, but it's on the exclamation mark. It is a question mark, right? Me something sex. Me something sex? Something. He seems friendly, but yeah, but it's kind of scary. I don't know. What are you? Me something sex? Something. Have seat. Play game. Maybe have seat. Maybe what he said was play game. This is a coin. Okay? It's $1 due. 1. Sit down. Yeah, exactly. Have seat, sit down. $2. $1 due. Oop. Gone. $1 due gone. Is it things are here and not here? Present? Maybe $1 due present? Present? Unpresent. Now this is language. This is real language. We are making a whole... I see, my character says. Gund. 1, 2, 3. Uno, dos, tres. Now we're cooking with language, chat. Now we're cooking. 1. No, directions. Right? Directions. I messed up. How come I didn't type anything? I just let it go because I thought it would show up at the end again. Oops. I'm stupid. $1 due unpresent. Ooh, something have? The way he's saying it is like asking a question. Does this mean possible? There's no way this is possible. Possible? Okay, can we do that again? Because I forgot that you have sex. You have sex? You have sex? Seats? You have sex. Table. Okay, well, I messed up and I didn't get the words for left and right. We're a sex haver. You have sex? Well, what's that other word for like what's like a greeting that Goonies give to each other or that Gen Z gives to each other? What up? Eye. Maybe like eye. Right? One eye. Fuckhole. Oh yeah, that's a good one. See that? Fuckhole. The mouth is a fuckhole. Bald. Something bald. The shape of the head. The face. Facial. I don't know. Okay, now they're mad at me. Okay, oh, it's emotion. So first one smile, second one's thing. This one is scared, maybe? Scared? It looks more scared than sad. No, that's scared. Really scared. So this is scared. Sorry, the first scared was not the right scared. Surprised? Oh, no, this is the face of coming. Coming. Okay, can we do that again? Pant shitted. Yeah, exactly. Pant shitted. Pants shitted. Me something in. I don't know what this is. He's saying something. What? He pointed somewhere. It's pointing. It's pointing. You really only have one chance to guess. Yeah, I think that's why the chapter system exists, because the chapter system helps you figure things out. Sun. I think this really is just light. No, it has a boner. Door. Take indoor. Take indoor? Why did I say take before? Take indoor? Maybe, okay, open. Maybe the word the would make more sense. Open the door. Uh-oh. Take in. Maybe it's like, don't go in, stay there. Better quickly head back up. Coming! Coming! Me sad. Me sad. Please? Wanna fight? What am I even saying here? Me something, please? Coming! Coming! We're gonna... I think you have to play this multiple times to get a sense of what the hell is going on. What's wrong, Mrs. Silver? Doubt it. No the in Japanese. Yeah, but you're thinking about it from like the context of within Japanese. Like, again, the answers in English are going to be different than the answers in Japanese. This is not a one-to-one translation game. Right? You have to think, you have to divorce yourself from the fact that it's Japanese, because the point of the game is to understand the meaning, to build the meaning of things. I don't think it is a one-to-one translation game. As long as it gets the meaning across, that's the important part. The mechanics relate to the Japanese, because that's a limitation of, like, they can't do the correct, question mark symbols to match the syllables. But there's a possibility that the words that we come up with are going to be different from the Japanese entirely, even. Like, it's not going to be a one-to-one, I don't think. Let's head back up. Because even the intro sentence that the character said seemed very different. Okay, let's go here. Huh? It's clear now. There's no one else to go. I guess this is the only way. Sure. You understand that when the hand showed the finger, it said it had a boner. Should any of us really be here? I wonder if we learned something. Okay, do we have any words for what the ghost said? So this ghost over here, do we know what it said now? Let's see. Something, something, we don't. Mr. Crawling, we still don't know what Mr. Crawling said. I'm just curious if we play all the way back. So it's like those visual novels where you have to figure out what's going on and you just sort of go your own way. Okay, for real though, we're gonna switch the words back because I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore. All the words being different, like I don't know what this means. I don't know what this means. Like we have to switch it back. You horny? Huh? What language is this? You wanna have sex? Me. You. Is it me and you? Me. You. You horny? You horny? Nah, I'm not horny. Skibbity. Okay, no, wait. Let's play this game. Let's play this game seriously. Okay, it's funny. Don't make everything like you horny, you skibbity. But I can't even remember my own cipher. Like if we put everything in the context of a Guna game with like Gen Z language, right? I'm not gonna remember shit. Okay, because we're building our own cipher for a game that has its own cipher. Effectively, what we've done is play a game that has its own language. That shit's impossible. So let's not do that. Let's try and figure this out. Yeah, chat? Also, we can't move Discord. Oh, that's why. So let's not go crazy with this one. Let's try and figure this out honestly, because I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this otherwise. It's actually kind of like confusing to me now. So, you skippity, you okay? You alright? Maybe just say you okay? Because now that we know the syllables don't matter. You okay? You want to have sex. You knew? I mean, what else could this be? Like, what else could this be? You want to have sex? Not? Well, so it can't be not. Because the word for the light is not. So whatever word that we had before for not would have been here. I'm gonna stick with want to have sex. Me, you, me, you. You okay? Smile. Skibbity. I don't know what that means, skibbity. It means something. Didn't MC said it's a word for shop set? Yeah. But what I'm saying is, I don't think that was the same symbol. Like, basically, if it's the exact same word that's used in both places, then sure, I can see why you said not. But what I'm saying is, I think it's a whole different word that's not the same as that word. Lights. But let's see. Goon Cave. Dark. And then now, if he says wanna, on, but now it's like weird. Maybe it's like light bulb, light, dark, light bulb. Oh shit, sorry. Give me a second. I'll take a quick fucking call. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Back, return. I don't think it's return. I think the first one is light bulb. And then I think this one is on, off. Or like light, dark. Wanna dark. Okay, so it is the same word as before. So it's like you not. Maybe it is you not from here. Because then. Because I think the first time you see the light bulb is like it's referring specifically to a light bulb. You not turned on? You not turned on? Yeah, you okay? What language is this? You not from here? I mean, it could be this, but I really don't know. You not from here. If we assume this, me. Oh no. It's understanding, right? Because why would the first thing the ghost ask is you're not from here? That doesn't make any sense. Really, what the ghost is asking is maybe you not hear me, you not understand me. Because then it's like much more. Because it's like you okay, and then the character looks at the ghost in like a questioning of like, huh, what language is this? And then not is the opposite. So it's like, so not understand, but then not understand what? Because that's not the word for me, because the word for me is different, right? You not understand the word, you not understand saying, you not understand saying. So you're not understanding what I'm saying? Let's say ing is a weird thing, right? You not understand say, you know what I mean? You not understand word? You not understand language? I'll keep it at the word language, because that's like the most generic that I can get to. But I think it refers specifically to some way. Because it's like, is it speech? Is it words? Is it text? I don't think it's language. I think it's like some specific method by which they transmit language, but we don't know what yet. I'll leave it generic, and then we'll narrow it down later. So, because then it makes sense. Because then it's like, oh, we fall down. He says, "Okay, are you okay?" We say, "What is this? I don't understand this. Is it speaking to me?" And then it asks, "Oh, because we look confused, probably, right?" And then saying, "You don't understand language, right? You don't understand the words." Me, you, me, you okay? But then why is it asking us a question? That's why we say yes or no. So we say, sure. Skibidi. Okay, I'm gonna keep that at skibidi. Honestly, it sounds stupid, but skibidi is probably the best word that I can think of at this moment. It's like saying A in Canadian. It's skibidi. It's like, yeah, shit's skibidi. Shit's rizzle. You know what I mean? Shit's good. It's good. You know what I mean? What are we saying? Good, right? Okay versus good. And then, but then he says skibidi. This, I think, is light bulb. I know it seems complicated, but I think it's specifically light bulbs. Because even... Yeah, exactly. It's like great. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Even when we were in Mrs. Silver's room, we can click on the light bulb, and he says the word for the bulb first. Even though it's still on. Like, it'd be weird for him to say the light's on, because it's not specifically we're dealing with the light turning on and off in that room. He was specifically saying what this thing is. And that's why we can click the chair. Like, in the silver room, this proves that this same word which was used there, whatever it was before, I think it was like lighters or like outside something, means that it's specifically referring to the object itself. So that proves that. And then we do this. Dark. Light bulb, dark. But then if the word dark doesn't fit, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. See? Light. So I think it's on. Not off. Because then this is the not and this is off. So it's not, off, off, on. And so if I do it again, light bulb, I know the ghost was there. So you do off, right? In, off. In, off? In, off. Oh, in, off. Wait, no. In, dark. It has to be dark then. Yeah, because then it's like light on, light off, light, dark, dark, on. But the on off also works with the button that makes it sound. Exactly. So if we try the... So the alarm is going to help us figure out exactly what this means. I think in dark makes sense. Because then it's like this would be light then, right? The opposite, not dark. What is the opposite of darkness is light. And then the alarm, we turn it on. Whoop, whoop. Alarm. Alarm stop. But it's a different word. See that? Alarm word. So it would work with the button too, but it is a different word. So I think it's specifically noise. Yeah, like noisiness or alarm. But then is it stopping or is it silence? Because it's like, do we then say it's the noise has stopped, or do we say that specifically the alarm has stopped, right? So I mean, stop / silence might be that. Alarm / noise. It's something about these two that would make it work. So it's alarm / noise, and then alarm / noise, stop / silence. It's like which of the two is there, but we can narrow that down by looking at other things. But would it be silence? I don't know if it's silent. This is cum bucket. I'll leave that as a cum bucket. Some words will keep it there, okay? Cum bucket. To cum bucket. But then this doesn't make sense. Right? Because the word for two, let's just say foobar. Let's call it foobar / two for now, okay? Remember when we were doing the counting of the coins downstairs? Unos, dos, tres? We have the word for unos, dos, tres. So it can't be the numbers 1, 2, or 3. It can't be. Because this was the word for the coins. Okay, so we have the words for 1, 2, and 3 from Mrs. Silver. So it can't be 2. It could be multiple. Yeah, I was thinking of like many / multiple. Or maybe same. Right? Because it's like, is it specifically referring to the number, or is it referring to the same one? Because look, I bet if we do this one first, and then we do this one, it says the same thing. Okay. So it's this one and this one. And it's specifically when you click them both. But one after the other. Maybe metal after all. But then it doesn't make sense though. Because then it's like, okay, how come it's only when you click it once? Because the thing is, does the method matter? Because if we click on the bucket once, he just says bucket. But if we click on this bucket and then this bucket, he says whatever this word is and then the bucket. But if we do this bucket and then this bucket, he doesn't do that. He just says that they're both buckets. It could be the material. Also bucket? Well, so is it the same? Because also same, is it metal, right? So is it metal / also? I mean, same, metal, also could be all the same. But it's not number. It's not number. So we'll keep it as that. We'll figure that out. Now we see this. I want you. What? I want you. Must come. I want you must come. Why did I say this again? I want you. He said it in a very demanding tone. It's like saying must. It's should, must, but much more demanding. You should do something. You must do something. You will do something. Wait, is it will? Or is it like saying should? What does should imply? What's a softer way of saying you will do something? Or rather, what's a softer way of like you will something? Is it should? I don't think so. Because should is like you're suggesting to someone. But is must the right word then? Like you must do this? Is that suggesting to someone? Is that a better way? Or is it saying will? Is a better? Arguably, I would argue that must probably sounds better. Shall is like saying should, you shall. Maybe it is shall, actually. Shall is also good. But then it was specifically but then before this, he says that the character said that the protagonist said that he had a demanding tone. What does it mean by the demanding tone? Does it upgrade the word? I think it does upgrade the word. Because then is shall more demanding than should? I don't think so. Or maybe it is, right? You shall do this. I shall do this. versus I should do this. One is a suggestion, one is you will. So actually shall could work. Must, shall, will, something about this. But shall probably does mean that. Should. But shall means that you will do something and it's you should have, because it shall do something means like, because should, what does should mean versus shall? Shall means that somebody will do something because of some quality of them. You know what I mean? Where it's like they want to do it or they have to do it because it's something that would appeal to them. Versus like you will do something which doesn't really imply any real intent. Is that maybe the difference? What is shall? Or maybe must? If game sense should, you just let it be should. Is it like saying should? Need? I mean, if the game says should, and it could just be should. Like, it could just be should, and it could just be a translation thing, right? But then why did she mention the demanding tone? Maybe the whole thing was like... Maybe she meant in reference to the whole sentence. So let's say we do say it's just should. Just like everything else. Like the me, you, right? Then what does it mean? I want you should come. Where else have we seen the word come? And why did I say I want you? Because of the memes, right? But this is, we don't really know what this is. Like, we have no clue what this is. You can say should demandingly. Like, you should suck my dick. That's true. And you will suck my dick. And you must suck my dick. And you shall suck my dick. But would you suck my dick? Should you suck my dick? Would you suck... could you suck my dick? Should come. Should come. What? I need to see the I need to see the context of the word come in more places. I need to see more come. I need to see more come. He said in a demanding tone. I need to see more come. There was also the ghost that appeared. And the ghost only appears once. So this is an interesting game that you have to like reload the chapters to start to build an understanding based on later chapters. Light bulb. On. Dark. Light, not dark. Not. Here we go. The ghost. Gunner. Okay, it's not Gunner. We have to do real words here, okay? Ghost. Ghost. Ghost you. So I'm a ghost. Ghost refractory period. Why did I say ghost refractory period? Ghost disappear? / gone? It's something like that. See? But then ghost gone, it's like gone wild is different, which is like ghost here, ghost disappear, ghost missing, I don't know, ghost missing of some kind. Ghost is no longer here, but it's like, we know it's not just one word, some things can be multiple words. Let's leave the room, and now we leave this room, and now we do the rest of it. So the door is there. Now let's do, we know, I think we know what this is, but let's see what it says. Uber Eats. Okay, we have to keep Uber Eats though. That's a good one. Maybe it's honestly, instead of ghost, it should just be Gunner. Like we know the context of the word Gunner, and I think the more that people say Gunner, the funnier it is. So now Gunner, bald the fuckhole facial, bald the fuckhole facial, bald the fuckhole facial, disappeared, gone. We know Gunner. We know Gunner. Me want your heart. I think that's why I said want. The word want, right? So then, what is this? What is Mr. Hood saying? Cipher Inception. Yeah, we're getting really deep here. There's like too many levels of cipher. So, but this is not the same. See that? It's not the same word as the want that he would want, right? So something should something come. I don't know. Something should something come. Whereas out here, we know that he wants our heart. Uber Eats saying hello, right? Me want your heart. You give heart, because we know that that's the word for heart. So we smile and we give him our heart. He takes our heart. Blah, it's too loud. It's still way too loud. Sound effects are way too loud in this game. Heart. Heart. At least I think that's a heart. It could also be like blood or meat. Meat. But that's the thing. I'm assuming it's heart, but it could be something like food. Maybe it's like, can you give me food? Food. You know what I mean? Where else have I seen the word come? The word for come is the most important part. Because what does come mean? Mr. Hood tells us that he wants to come or something. Something involving us and come, so it's like maybe he wants us to stay. Come is important. It's so important. So the hand is over here. It's alive. Points. What does come mean? What does the come mean? Hello. Uber Eats. Uber Eats. Me. Head. Head. I don't think it's head. I think it's sad. Sad. Because head doesn't really make sense. But I have a word. Don't I have the word for sad? I guess it depends on the emotions. Possible. Why did I say possible? What? Trouble. Sad. No, but the word me was not a word that I typed. It was like the game gave me that word. So it's not trouble for sure. It's like it is using the word me. You know what it is? If we don't take it seriously and we reuse a word, the possible is what the game said it is. What, possible? No. This is a whole different sentence. Wait, possible? What do you mean that the game said was what they told us? Oh, the basement. Oh, you're right. Okay, you're right. Oh, okay, right. Yeah. As in downstairs. So possible, not something in. Possible, not something in. Yeah, because in the basement, me want to in. Me want to in. What if he's in trouble? Does the word mean want to? Please help me. That's what I thought it was. Hold me. Hold. Right, and I thought the hold was there. Please hold me. Hold. Please? Is it close to want you to do? You want me to bring you with me? Sure, pick it up. Okay. Please help. Help. Go down. I thought this was go down. So I entered this one. But it could also mean go in. But then the word for in is already there. But remember, last time we went quickly, right? Now, I think it's like walk slowly. Because last time, if you go without the head, you move quickly. But with the head, you take one step at a time. Or maybe walk carefully. It could also mean walk carefully. Be careful? It could be careful too, actually, yeah. But then the word be... I'm just worried about using the word be. Because it's like, would I want to use the word be for something like that? It doesn't seem like we're using the words like be very often. It seems like we're using a lot of very meaningful words. Like come, or bald, or facial, or fuckhole, or gunner. You know what I mean? Or unos dos tres, or lights. Open door. I think that's correct. Because the word door was there before. Do I have multiple doors? If I have multiple doors, then I know I'm wrong. Oh, maybe we have to restart the game. A word that I don't know for sure, I shouldn't guess. Because if I guess it, and it's a word that I've already used before, then we have duplicates, and I don't recognize the symbols. So I won't be able to know if I have a duplicate that's on a different symbol, because it'll all look the same to me. It's all the same squiggles, right? So it's like, I have no fucking clue. So it's better to not guess words, and then we just take the words as we know them. But nah, it's fine. I think we're okay. Go in. So that's okay. Go in. Hello. Uber Eats. Uber Eats. Me. Me what though? Maybe me here? You? Maybe it's like you brought someone? I'm here. You brought someone. The ghost helped me. Maybe, yeah. Maybe that's it. I'm here. As in the ghost is saying, I'm here. And then he's like, you brought someone. But then the ghost helped me. Gunnar helped me. Does that make sense though? Or maybe it's like, I'm here. Or I'm alright. I'm okay. But we already have the word for okay and alright. Maybe it is here. But I did help them. Gunnar helped them. Me head. That doesn't make any sense. Sorry, chat. I better reset the game. I don't. Okay, we messed up. We messed up a little bit by we memed a little too hard. We memed a little too hard that the save is ruined. Chat. The save is ruined. We memed a little too hard. That scene was a pair of duplicates and duplicates on a different symbol, and I was like, I'm not gonna fix this. We have to play it correctly. We have to play it correctly. Wow. This is a hard game. It's actually scary in these scenes too. Obviously, it's jump scares, but it is scary. Flew too close to the sun, but it's so funny. So okay, we'll be the virgin. All right. I think this is something involving all right, but until we know, I won't answer. Until we know for sure, I won't do it. Right? Something. But I think this is understand language. We know that this is the word for not, right? Based on the light bulb. I think it's understand saying speech, but again, until we know, I won't guess. Understand language. So I'm gonna put question marks at things that I don't really know for sure. Us, you don't understand us, but then it's like, why would they say us, right? Because they know that because we call them Mr. Hood and they call themselves me, right? So they say me. Oops. Because they say me, you. Presumably they know that they're a singular thing. So would they say us? They would say you don't understand me. But if we know the word for me, then the word understand should be Chad, right? It should have been filled out. So that's why I think it's not a subject that they're referring to. I think it's specifically some method of language, which is saying, with speech. Chad, virgin. Is it saying me and you? Chad, virgin. Virgin. Okay. He's asking me a question. And then this one we do skibbity. Honestly, I actually think skibbity works so well, but until we know for sure, it has to have a question mark. But as soon as we know, it's good. This is a door, right? If we look at things as they are and we cancel and we look at it again, it's like a door. Or maybe it could not be a door. I have no clue. We know that this is a bucket, right? Because that's a bucket. And because we know this for sure because they're both buckets, we can do that. But what is this? It's like many bucket? Many come bucket? Same? Many / same / also come bucket, right? This is probably light bulb, but we'll confirm once we're downstairs. So just to make sure. And this is probably darkness, right? But again, we'll confirm once it's downstairs because there's other ways that we can find it. So everything that we know for sure might be it. We don't do a question mark. But things that we haven't really confirmed through any other measure, then we'll say this, right? So ghosts. Okay, so we do Gunnar, right? This could be a ghost, but maybe it could be the word for spirit too. We have no clue. Ghost, Gunnar, and see this? Gunnar is something. So this was a duplicate word that I messed up on. Because there's already a word for me and you, Chad and virgin. I typed in you when it should have been left alone. So it's not Gunnar, it's not us. We're not the ghost. So this is a different word, whatever this word means. Appear? It could be appear, because the ghost appeared out of nowhere. Or here even. Ghost appear / here / present, right? Could be present. Oops. I mean, appear / here. And then the ghost is gone. Ghost, gone, disappear / gone, right? Gunnar, disappear / gone. Gunnar, and maybe it's like nowhere / missing. Something like that. Because we didn't use the word not here, right? It's like alarm / noise / annoy. Right? But then it's like, but it can't be a feeling. I don't think it's a feeling. Stop / silent. Okay, so this is a good state. Cum bucket, Chad, version, Gunnar. Okay, skibbity. Some words will keep, other words. It's just the duplicate words that we have to be careful about. Door, until we confirm for sure, I don't want to call it. Until we call for sure, I don't want to call it. Because again, I don't remember the symbols. This one is going to be interesting. Because then it's like, oh, hello. It's like, I think this is Uber Eats. Chad, give da 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 da. Virgin, da 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 da. Say smile. Bleh. Because then it's like heart slash meat, right? Because is it your heart or your meat? Like what is it, right? Heart slash meat, heart slash meat. It's both the same thing. Yeah, it's both the same thing. So it's like, is it heart or meat? Like, is it a generic meat or is it food? It could also be food, actually. As in, he's just hungry for anything, or like, why does he want that, right? Uber Eats. Maybe the Uber Eats is making me think of food subconsciously. I think the Uber Eats is making me food. It's making me think of food subconsciously. So Chad, as in they're the Chad. Okay, again, from the context of the game, our character is always the virgin. Okay, so Chad missed a gap. Something heart meat food. So this could be want, right? Slash desire. And this could be eat or have. Because it's like want have food, want eat food, want hold, but then hold is a different word, right? For the head. Carry, actually it could be carry as well. Want, eat slash have, heart, meat, food, virgin, and then this is like give food, give heart, meat, food. I can say no. And I go back and I knock on the door again. He says, Uber Eats, me, Chad, want, desire, eat, have, heart, meat, food, virgin, give heart, meat, food. No. Virgin. Instead of meat, I'm gonna do penis. Penis? Food? Heart, penis, food? Heart, penis, food? No. If we give it, then we die. Okay. What's this room again? What is this room? Hell me. Wait, something was saying something. This place looks bad. Let's go back. No. Go forward. Go. Ah! Mistake. And by the way, look at my heartbeat. It's nice and low today. I've been exercising, people. Okay, so something in there said help me. There's another thing in there that speaks our language. There's another thing in there that speaks what we speak. That's interesting. Last time I clicked on this door first. If I click on this door first, I can't open it because it's locked. It only opens when we go here. Okay. Let's do the bad end first because I'm curious about what the bad end is. Because I forgot what the bad end is. I need to recontextualize the bad version of this. It's pointing to something though. There's a head, a severed head, Uber Eats, Uber Eats, and so that has to be the hello word though. Chad, something, not something. Chad, something. I'm in trouble. Does this word mean want to? And so we get all the hints and then we can figure it out. Something sad, something Chad. Oh, something. Is it close to want you to do? Is it close to? Maybe it close to want you to do, I mean, slash please is sort of like, do we do the whole sentence or do we actually take into account that it's close to, right? Like, this is the thing. These hints that it gives us, is it meant to be taken literally? Because the word for should, is he saying me and you and I, right? You, me, you. When the hint for me and you was given, it didn't say close to. Same with the word for should. It's a word that's like should, was different from this. I think he's saying me and you. That's why I think it's like, I think this phrasing is important in the tense, but want you to do. You want me to bring you with me, you with me? No. I don't want to get too close. Sorry, bye. I can go down from here, so let's go down first, see what happens. It's someone's room, and we get kidnapped. Back! We're chained up. These experiments happen to us. They take our blood, and then they kill us. Uber Eats. So that, something eat have. See that? Something eat have. Something eat have. It could also be take. I take your hearts. I take your hearts. That's related to research, where they cut us open. Beyond is like the full death scene. Want you to do something, chat. You know what I mean? Want you to do something, chat. Is it want you to do, or is it please then? Because again, is it a word that's close to this? Is the word please always used in the context of wanting you to do something though? Please have mercy. Please help me. Please. When you plead for somebody, do you plead for an action in all cases? Is it more generic? To please somebody is also a term, so maybe please is the wrong word. But if it's close to this, that would be the closest thing is please. So do you want to do? I need to pee. Every time I pee and I wash my hands, well, I mean, also when I poo. Every time I use the washroom and I wash my hands. Okay, now people are gonna believe that I don't wash my hands specifically when I take a shit. Every time I use the washroom and I wash my hands, I always get so mad because I look at my clean sink and I see scratch marks. Not from me. The previous owner who probably used a scrub instead of, scrubbing it down correctly. Sus. Oh, guys, chat. Chat, please believe me. I do wash my hands. They smell and they taste fine. Is it help? So initially, I guessed help the first time, and I thought it was that. But then it's like, how do we know that it's help? It's like, in context, it kind of fits because it's like, want you to do help this person. And honestly, I still do think this is want you to do / please. Right? / please. Just bear with me. It's gonna feel kind of weird, right? Want you to do / please, right? So then it's like, is it help? It could be help, but I have no clue. Help? Right? Help. Want you to do, is it close to want you to do? You want me to bring you with me. So if I pick them up now. But is it help or is it hold, right? Or is it carry? Because then it's like, is it really to do that? Please? And then is it like, what does this mean? What does this mean? Down? In? Please in. Please in? Please in? Please down / in? But then it's like, this word too, right? Please in, please down / in? Please, I want you to do that, or maybe it's there, right? Because maybe they're saying, look, like please there, please there. Please look, right? It's sort of difficult to say what that one is. Please down / in / there / look. Right? This is the tricky one, where it's like down / in / there / look, and this is not please, but it's also not this. So, but then it's like, do you go down / in / hole, right? Because then it's like go / enter / hole, right? Go / enter hole. I don't know if enter hole makes sense. Like, there's so many guesses that we could have here. And this one too. Maybe it could be careful, but then it's like be careful. I don't know. Be is a hard one to want to use as a word, because then it's like, so far, right? Let's say, please hold me, or be safe, right? No one said something similar to be safe. People would just say I hungry in this game, or you sad. They're not gonna say things like I am, be, or is, or are. So that's why I think this is like walk slowly, because when we go down without the head, we go really quickly. And I can actually show you. If we do the headless version of it, we go down really, really quickly down the stairs, which is bad for us. See that? We go down very quickly. Whereas with the head, we go slow. We have to go further. We're stuck in this one zone. We have to go further, chat. We have to go further. We can't stay in this zone forever. We'll get more answers the further we go. We go. But that's why I think it's walk slowly. But maybe walk carefully. Slow / careful, right? Walk slow / careful, right? It could also be step slow / careful. Maybe it was that thing. And then it's like, oh, open door. I think it is door then. There has to be the door. Enter, but then it's like, is it enter door? I don't think so. Enter room. Maybe it's inside. You know what I mean? Is it referring to the subject or is it inside? So which one is it? I have no clue. But the word for door, I think we can guarantee. I think we know for sure that that's the word for door. Open door. Or is it door? I don't think it's door knob. But that'd be weird for them to talk about the door knob. I think they talk about the door because the same word for door appeared twice. So maybe, but it's not also like unlock because we're not unlocking it. We're just opening it. It's not enter, I don't think. Because enter is a whole different thing. But then go/enter. That's the thing. The word go/enter, right? I use that for the hole. As in like go in the hole, go enter, which is here. So maybe it is go room or enter hole. Maybe it is go/enter. I think this is closer to something like enter. Because it has like enter hole, enter down, go hole. Because maybe go room is the word. So maybe like go/enter. Still a little bit of question of which one it is, but we're getting closer. And then it's more like this now. So now I feel like it's closer to enter than it is to go, but the room inside in, the word for door, where's door? Chat, I think you should play this game for yourself. Like, if you feel like you would like this type of game, I think this is a great game. But also, I understand why you wouldn't want to play it, because it is scary. Like, it is a scary game. It's just... And what's even scarier is that as you're playing the game, your brain is so busy thinking about the words that when a jump scare happens, it scares the shit out of you. It scares the living bejesus out of you. And my mnemonic, or like my letter system for things is getting kind of confusing. I think this is Uber Eats. This is for sure Uber Eats. Hello, 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 hello. Everyone's saying Uber Eats, right? So it has to be Uber Eats, hello. Uber Eats, Chad. Chad as in me. I'm maybe here? But then here is weird, because here, I don't think they would use words that has this double meaning. Because here means that they're here, as in they're present. If we use here, then it's like they're present. But here, there is different, because here, there is location, distance, space. It's two different meanings. I don't think they would use the colloquial here. I think they would use something like present, or present, here. I'm right here / present. Something like this is probably closer to what they're trying to get to. Versus necessarily saying here or present. Like there's a specific word that's being used here. I don't think it's alive either. I don't know if alive matters. I think they were just lost. So it's like, I'm here. Me present. Virgin, and then you something. And it could be that they're referring to me. I have no clue, right? But it's like, maybe it's like bring someone / person / who, right? So it could be someone / person / who. Right? Virgin, Gunner, as in the ghost, down in their look, Chad. What? This was for the whole, down in their look, Chad. So maybe it's not down in there or look. Because what was this word for? This was for the hole, right? Go down into the hole, enter a hole, in there, look, hole. Bring. Maybe this means bring. I brought this person here. I carry. Carry there, carry here, carry there. Maybe it's not whole. Maybe it is there. Because then carry there. Bring there, right? Because Gunner brings something there, Chad. That doesn't make sense. This whole time, when we go down the hole, we've been carrying them. We've been holding them. We've been bringing them with us, right? So down in there, look, doesn't make sense. I think it's actually carry / bring / hold. And then hole or down, the word for hole, it changes the meaning then of the word for hole. Where's the hole? Down in hole? Room inside in? Fuck. I don't know about the down in hole. Maybe it is hole. Maybe it is hole. Gunnar bring Chad. Chad something. What does this mean? I don't know. Chad Cummage? I don't know. Skibbity? Skibbity. Okay, I think this is Skibbity. I think this is Skibbity. This proves the existence of Skibbity within the ghost language. Every ghost here died in the past, I don't know how many years. But then what is this symbol? Like he's holding out his hand. Something carry, bring, hold, chat. Give. Let. May I. Give. Maybe it's give. But then give would be the same word for the heart, right? Like give would want to be the same word for the heart. So it can't be something like give. I don't get the statement. Hand over. Stop. But then the first word, this is the same word as the previous word, but it's like a question mark. So okay, we'll skip this for now. Something. See, now they're excited about something. They're talking about me. They are talking about me, but I don't know what. Uber Eats. Carry, bring, hold, something. Not understand. I think, see that? I think it is not, see, because we didn't enter this, not understand language. It has to be not understand language. I think this is it. Not understand language, or like not understand saying. Chad. Me, something language. So Mr. Silver is referring to themselves and they're saying, me something language? What does that mean? Speech language? He seems friendly, but I don't know. It's kind of hard. We'll figure it out as we go. Okay. Light bulb. See that? This has to be light bulb. That has to be door. Something inside door. Now I'm okay, not yet. We'll do you first. Chad. Learn Chad something language. Maybe this is teach. Right? Because then Mr. Silver, when we do this sequence, he teaches us the bits of the language. Teach language. Chad, I teach language. And then maybe it's like have a seat, take a sit. Have / take a have / take a seat / sit. You know what I mean? Have / take a seat, sit. I'll remember that. I'll remember that construction, maybe. So this is $do. Okay, so keep the $do. $do something. I don't know. One. $do. Gone. So here, $do. Here, gone. So some. One. This is not one. Present. Available. I mean, probably better to be something like available, unavailable. That way it's like very clear, at least for now, what I'm trying to get at. It's a word that's like present, but not present. And unpresent, but not present. Maybe it is present, unpresent, but I'm going to do available / unavailable. Gone, not gone. What's a nice, concise word for not gone? That's the hard part. Is it things are here and not here? Are here, not here. So maybe it is. Maybe it's literally are here, not here. Are here, not here. Present. I mean, leave. I mean, leave is good, but then leave is like an action that someone takes, right? Like, what's the quality of you not being there? Present and missing. I don't know. present and missing. I think I'd rather present slash here. Okay, so we'll do present slash here, no question mark. Gone, missing slash gone. Yeah, just to get the meaning across. Yeah, because it's exactly that quality of it being there but not there. Right? Or here and not here, as she said, but not in those exact words, because here and not here is too vague. Here and not here is like there and not there. Whereas saying present slash here is very different from here and not here, and missing slash gone is very different from here and not there, because it's not because present slash here can't be used with there and not there. Same with missing slash gone, it can't be used for there and not there, as here and not here would be. Present slash here is like present, you know what I mean, and then missing is like, oh no, they're missing, they're gone, and then here is here. My head hurts. My head actually hurts. This is, you know, the real horror is learning language. I see my character says, unos, dos, tres. Unos, dos, tres. Wait, no, un, deux, trois. This is un, deux, trois. Un, deux, trois. Un, deux, trois. Middle slash center. So one of these words. Right? Up. Slow slash careful. Where did I use that? That was the stairs. That was the word for the stairs. So go down. So maybe the head was telling us to walk down. Not walk slowly, but walk down. Go down. Right? Walk slash go down. Because that was the word for the stair where I said slowly slash carefully. So instead of saying go slowly, it's not a speed thing, it was just go down there. This is such a cool game. Yeah. By the way, another game that actually has similar mechanics to this, but teaches a language, is a game called So to Speak. It's a game that actually we were going to play at some point recently. I was going to play it last month, but then I got busy last month. But maybe in November we'll play it. It's a language learning game about learning Japanese with a lot of the same mechanics as this game. It's actually a really cool... I played the demo of it and it was really cool, and I've been meaning to play the full game. I actually bought the full game a long time ago, but I haven't had time to play it. I'm sorry. But I gave you money. I gave you money, game developer. I'm sorry. I still think about your game. I just haven't had time to play it, but I'll make a commitment to play it in November. Right? Because maybe we do language learning month. Maybe language learning month comes back. Dollary do, missing gone. Up, down, left, right, left, right. Understand. Do you understand? I don't know what that means. Do you? What does it mean to say do you? Do you get it? Do you understand? Do you... Oh. So understand was filled out because it's like that was the word that I used at the beginning for when the ghost was saying things, and even when Mrs. Silver was saying, "Do you understand me?" Right? Because then I thought it was understand, but it also could have been hear or no. But this, it proves that it's understand, because then it's like, oh, have you learned? Right? Or maybe do you know? Because then saying do you know wouldn't make sense, whereas do you understand makes more sense. But then is it do you? Is it now understand? Like, because is it do you, as in like do you now know? But that wouldn't make sense because there's a word for you, right? So is it now understand? Now is in like you've now passed some barrier, or... But now is too vague. It's like we're vague posting here, where it should be something closer to... Because now can also refer to time. I need a word that's specifically the state of having changed as a person to go from who you were to who you are. So maybe now understand. The way he's saying it is like asking a question. Possible understand? Does this word mean possible? Possible. Oh, right, because that was the word that she gave. Possible understand? Possible speak? Oh, maybe the word isn't understand. Because why would you say possible understand? It doesn't make any sense. It could also mean understand slash speak, right? Do you speak? Because then it's like, can I possibly speak it? Or can I possibly understand it? Possibly listen? I think it is still understand. Possible to understand. As in, is it possible for me to understand it? Can I understand it? Right? Possible / can I? Virgin understand language? That's good. I mean, this could be table. This could be cuck chair. Seat / sit. What was this? Yeah, it's right. Sit, cuck chair. Sit, seat / sit. Take seat / cuck chair. Could be anything, really. I don't know. But he's not referring to the thing, I don't think. You, teach me. I don't know what to say. I. Mouth / lips. Right? Also, I, it's unconfirmed. Any unconfirmed words, we don't... Actually, but this one is like almost exactly confirmed. But it's something about mouth / lips. We just don't know which yet. Hair or long? Right? Which one does this mean? Is it hair or is it long? I don't really know. What is this word? Something, comma, which is a weird thing to have, because Japanese... Does Japanese have comma? Japanese comma. I think it does, right? No. It only has spaces, no? It's only spaces and the periods. No, but then... That's assuming that the fake language is written in the same way that Japanese is. But the fake language is probably written in a similar form to English and stuff, where it has spaces, because it does have spaces. So the fake language is not written like the Japanese language, even though the syllables match up with the Japanese language. So forget about the Japanese language. Japanese doesn't exist. Only English here. Only English. So if we believe that only English exists, what does this look like? Something hair / long. Just give me a second. I forgot to fill up my ice machine. That was an absolute disaster. I have one of those fancy ice makers. Well, it's not fancy. It's a cheap one. Well, actually, it was $100, but my wife got it for $30 on sale. Countertop ones. It has a drain at the bottom you can open. I drained it because I was cleaning it this morning. I was doing its self-cleaning cycle, and it finally finished the whole cycle. That's why you probably heard some noise in the background. I drain it, and I'm like, alright, time to pour in the water. Like an idiot, I forgot to plug the drain back in. So I pour in the water, and it starts to spill, and I'm like, ah, shit. I have to go to the sink again. I bring it over to the sink. There's water everywhere. I just finished cleaning it, sorry. But then I had to pull out the plug, and then when I pulled out the plug, I let go because I was worried of being shocked, right? And then the plug fell outside the water, and I was like, fuck. So now I can't even plug it in to make ice. I have to wait for it to dry, otherwise I'm gonna die. So it's like, god damn it. Like, everything's going to shit. My wife, she was like, why do you keep turning it off? And I was like, well, to keep it clean, to like clean it. And also it makes too much noise at night. Like it freaks me out, right? And also freaks out our dog. But then now looking at it, it's like maybe she was right. Like I shouldn't trust myself to do it well, Oh man, that was good. That was really good. Anyways, that's the face. I'm gonna assume this is the face, but this is the least likely one face. I couldn't figure out that other sentence. This is happy. Maybe, I don't know, angry. Sad. Scared. This seems more scared. Surprised. Right? Okay, so that's good. Hand. Now the hand one is interesting. Because then it's like, does this mean hand? Point. I think this means point. Hand, and then it's pointing at something. Hand points over there. Light bulb, table, room. Door. Something inside door. Behind, indoor. Nah, that's a boner. Hand? It's a boner. It's a boner. I'm gonna keep the word point because I'm gonna forget about the word point. Point to boner. And then what is this one? Door. Something something inside door. Meat? I don't know what this word could possibly be. I have no clue. Open. We go in, we see the experiment room where he does his shit, the butchering. Coming in, maybe it's like coming, like he's going to come inside. I love coming inside. This is for sure chains. But maybe not plural, just say chain. Because chain. See that? Chain. But then why is it like the same thing, but one is a hook and one's not a hook? Light bulb. See that? That's good. Something inside. I think this is tools. But then it's like bunch of / many, right? Or is it torture? It could also mean like many / torture, right? So is it amount? So is it amount or torture tools, right? Tool? Seat, chuck, chair. This is a chair. Okay, so that's a chair. We know that the word outside is chair, and when he said chair as well, it all makes sense. Table. This is for sure a table, even though it's a little creepy table. All right, so this was a good room because it helped teach us a lot about the words. Something torture inside room. Something torture room. I think it is torture because then it's like amount wouldn't make sense. Amount room, large a many room. This is the torture room. That's why it's like enter room. This is the torture room. Maybe it's like my torture room, but I like it's like if he like I think they would say for words like me and my and mine, they would say I, right? That would make more sense. Sorry, I have to be right back to help someone bring something in. Sorry, today is a bit of a busy day, and I don't know why. Okay, sorry about that. I heard a bump, and I was like, that's weird. Probably someone fell. And yeah, I was correct. But no one fell, but in the house of old people, if they fall, that's a bad thing. One fall can take out an old person like that. Like, they almost fell, they caught themselves, but it's a little doormat that was telling them for at least a year now to just get rid of it. It's just so slippery. But they were like, we gotta clean our shoes. Took a step, almost fell, they caught themselves, and they're like, we gotta move this. It's like, yeah, no shit, man. Like, yeah, no shit. So, that's why, honestly, I don't think doormats and shower mats work. Because I'm like, I feel like you're more likely to slip and die from stepping onto the mat than you are from anything else. Like, what is a true non-slip mat? It's those heavy-duty kitchen ones, right? Maybe those are the only ones that really truly work, but even those require you to wear certain shoes. So I don't think like a shower one there's any way to be safe other than to have like handholds. And honestly, the best type of shower is one where you don't have to step into it. I think the best type of shower is a doorless one. You don't have to step into it. You just like walk in. You don't need to step over something. And same with the door. I don't know why doors have like a bottom, ledge where it's like there. It should be flush with the floor. It'd be great for wheelchairs too. I don't know. Anyways, I don't know what this is. Could be welcome, could be mine, right? Could be this idea of like, this is mine, but then he would probably say I. But maybe I is a subject, and then mine, as if to say, this is my torture room, right? This could be mine. Now that I think about it, because I as a subject is different from saying ownership. Like, I own this, right? My/mine torture room. Or maybe it's like, the torture room, thine torture room, cool torture. It could also be like, he's like saying like sick, or sick torture room. Is sick a torture room? Watashi no. Yeah, exactly. Watashi no. Yeah. Possessive marker. Thank you. I don't know what that means. We had to quickly head back up. Surprised? Chad. Maybe scared. Chad wake? As in like Chad was sleeping. Maybe this was sleep. Chad was sleeping because he was asleep, and now that he's saying, want you not maybe bother / annoy / wake. You know what I mean? He was sleeping, and then he please not bother / annoy / wake. Chad You cock. Chad, you fuck. Better quickly head up. Mr. Chop. If he's sleeping, maybe he's snoring. Maybe it's like snore slash asleep. You know what I mean? Snore slash unresponsive. Snore slash unresponsive. I know these words seem weird, but it's not enough. Like there's a certain length limit to typing this. I think that makes sense. Snore slash unresponsive. We then head back up. Hello. What's he saying? Also, you see this outline? I don't know if you see it the way that I see it, but this outline in the middle makes it look like he has a massive penis. I don't know if you see it. Like his leg is over here, his other leg is over here, and this whole thing is just one massive bulge for his penis. Like, why does he have a third bulge in the middle? Oh, that's not a bulge. Oh my god, that's the space in between his legs. He has a thigh gap. Sorry, I thought that was a part of his pants, and I was like, holy shit, this guy's hung. I was like, holy shit, he's hung, dude. What the fuck? I was like, this thing's huge. It goes down to his knees. He's not hung. It's just a gap. It's just thigh gap. Sorry. He's packing. Yeah, exactly. He's packing. What does he say? Maybe this is goodbye. Right? Goodbye. I'm gonna assume it's like a goodbye deal. Like he's come to say goodbye. Thank you for coming. See you again. That's where I came from. Alright. Alright, it's clear now. There's somewhere else to go, I guess is the only way. Also, it's interesting that there's a save button when you also have a chapter select. Like it's almost like, why do you need the save button? Who cares about saving? It feels like the words in this language are quite broad in meaning. They just lump everything with similar concepts and meanings. Yes. I know exactly what that means because I speak a language that does that. It's actually the most annoying thing ever. My language is literally like, if you don't know the context of what someone's saying, it could mean a million different things. It's very annoying. And some of the meanings are also like strange in that, depending on how it's used, can mean the opposite of what it would be used in. It's very odd. Ah, it's Mr. Gap? What's this? Mr. Gap. Possible, but not remove / break. So you can't possibly remove or break this. Nothing here. Red light, no light. We go towards no light. A dead end. What's that noise? Hey! Chaba, something this way. Okay, hello. Face it, head on. If I turn back now, I'll come face to face with it. There's a crowbar here. Cancel. Hide? I'll just hide without the crowbar. What happens if I just hide without the crowbar? Oh my god. Look at her. Wait, that's the Mr. Crawling. Something. Sad. Something. Something. He's caressing my face. He's petting me. Something. Scared. Missing / gone. Scared that I was gone? Because scared was like the... Maybe he's not a bad guy. Maybe this is my love. And he's like, I was scared that you were gone. I was scared that you were missing. Right? Excuse me, could you please leave me alone? Virgin? I say to the hot ghost trying to haunt me, virgin? And then he goes, you virgin? You virgin? Really? You virgin? Real? You something. So he's saying you something. I don't get it. It's too much. So he is a nice ghost, but this was the ghost that was trying to find us in the beginning. And now he's saying something virgin, something you. Chad, something virgin. Chad, love virgin. Sex? Virgin 1. Virgin 1. 1 ring. 1 pussy. I'll turn the crowbar. Can I hit him? Something virgin. Something Chad virgin. Something virgin. Sex virgin. Love sex. Virgin sex come. Virgin come sex come virgin sex. He's following me. Virgin, someone, person who. Virgin, someone, person who. What's the context of someone, person who? I have to replay that. You need to follow me around. No, he does. Let's keep it safe. Huh? Virgin, someone, person, something. I don't know what the fuck that means. Let's carry on. I like how my character is just casual with the ghost now. What can I do for you? Okay. 1. Okay, 1. Okay, as in like you okay at the beginning of the game. You are right. All right, 1. Okay, 1. Good, 1. Something, something, Chad, something, virgin. He follow me. Maybe he's saying he's gonna follow me. Chad follow virgin. So this is probably the word for follow. Chad follow virgin. No, so see, now the Chad version dichotomy has been flipped on its head. Now the virgin commands the Chad. That's it. That's some progressive shit. Blood. Blood could be blood. Not open door. So I think he's telling me not to open the door. And I think it is open. I'm pretty sure the word is open. Based on everything that we've seen so far, it has to be open. But what is he saying? Something not open door. Something not open door. Should not open door? Maybe it should, but then we already had the word for should. So it's not that. Maybe, but he's also not, he's saying it as a statement. Missing. Something is missing or gone. Virgin something. As in, if you open the door, something will happen to me. What happened to the floor? Maybe you're saying careful, watch out. Have you been trying to warn me? Step away, step away. Virgin, back away, maybe? Do not open door. Maybe it's do not open door, but then it's a broad language. Oh, floor missing. Virgin, careful. Virgin something? Virgin danger? Virgin careful? Floor missing. Could be that. That sentence is actually very large. Like, there's a lot there that we could learn. Something, something, something. He doesn't want me to go down there. Someone's heading this way? Maybe he's saying run. Right? Maybe he's saying run? Run away now? Run/hide? Right? Maybe it's run/hide. Virgin something something. Something 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 something. What? All of a sudden? Talk. Is there something you want to tell me? Yeah, no shit. He's been trying to tell me the whole time. What? Maybe now he's telling me to be quiet, right? Slash stay silent, right? So it's like quiet slash stay silent. Noise. See that? It's not an alarm. So the word that for the alarm was noise. Don't make a sound. He's basically telling me don't make a sound because this thing is trying to get me. I can feel his heartbeat. I'm looking at him. This is my lover. Something, something, something missing. Possible to remove or break. Something, something, something missing. We can possibly kill that ghost. So something missing, it's going to make us go missing. It's going to make us gone. It's going to take us away. We can possibly stop it by breaking it, remove it. He's trying to protect me. He is. So this is my boyfriend. Hot sex? No, the hot sex? Hot bits? I don't know. Hot sex? I don't know what this is. Like, I still don't know what this is. Maybe he's saying you like, or me pretty, or love you, or hey babe. Hey babe. Run, hide, Gunner. Run, Gunner. Run and hide, Gunner. Virgin, possible walk. Can you walk? Can you walk? Virgin, possible walk. Can you walk? I think it is walk. Can you walk? Because walking down the stairs, right? Virgin, possible walk. Virgin, walk there. Maybe this is like there. Walk. Virgin, walk. Walk there, walk. Wasn't expected there to be a path here. Something chain. Chain. Oh, chain? Chain. I don't think it's long, because maybe long hair was a different one. Maybe it's hole. slash unbroken. You know what I mean? Because one chain is broken, one chain isn't broken. Whole, unbroken, chain, 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 chain. Chain? I sound like a madman playing this game. I'm just saying words. I'm just saying words at this point. Huh? Something stop slash silent. Whole half. Yeah, whole half, exactly. But I don't think it's half. I think it's specifically the idea of something being whole versus damaged in some way. Broken or damaged, right? Because half feels too specific. I think it's specifically because, again, broad strokes, something is a half of something, means that something is a part of something, means that something is broken or it's missing pieces of itself. Like, it is broken. Unwhole. It's an unwhole. Something stop. Something stop sign. Possible not walk. Tool. Virgin walk up. I think the word for walk is actually move. Because again, because we're not just walking, we're climbing a ladder, but both are the ways of moving. Moving! This is the best game I've ever played in my life! Wait, chat, this game is so cool. It's a very effective language game. It's a very effective puzzle game where you're trying to deduce the meaning based on things that we all know. However, what's funny is that if you're a baby, you literally cannot play this game. If you're like 6 years old, you have no clue what the fuck is going on. You have to ask people, hey, what's that thing in the wall? It's like, I don't know what that thing is. Or if you've never seen a chain in your life, what if you've never seen a ladder? What are the odds that somebody's never seen a ladder? What are the odds that somebody's never seen a crowbar? That's pretty high, actually. That's actually really high. If you've lived in a city your whole life and you've never had to do anything, you've never seen a crowbar, and you don't know the word for it, you may never know the word for crowbar. There are some people out there that are so stupid that they can't do anything. Also, I don't think it's tool. I think it's maybe slash hanging. You know what I mean? Or like affixed to the wall, right? Because the tools were on the wall, but the ladder, when we looked at the ladder, it said the word for tool, as if it's like on the wall. Those city slickers. Those city slickers. Yeah, exactly. Tool slash hanging off. Hanging, you know what I mean? Tool slash anchor slash hang. Something like that. It's something closer to that than it is tool. I don't think it's like a tool as in a ladder, but do you consider a ladder to be a tool? Like, the problem is a ladder a tool? I don't really know. Like, it's weird, but I've never thought of words in this light. I've never thought of a ladder being a tool, but I guess it is. But a ladder that's on a wall, because it's like, this is the thing, right? A ladder that you bring around, that's a tool. But a ladder that's stuck to a wall, that's just a pathway. Ladder is a social construct. Well, it's also an architectural thing. It's an architectural construct, because if it's affixed to the wall, it's a pathway. If it's in your hands, it's a tool. I never thought of that. It's freaking me out, actually. I'm gonna remove the ladder on my home. Follow. I'm pretty sure that's follow, but where's the word for walk? I need to change the word for walk, because I'm pretty sure walk is just move. This is just move. As in, like, we move. Tool, anchor, hang. So this was tool before. Chair should be cuck chair. Oh yeah, right, yeah. Because we know that the word is chair, so now we can for sure call it a cuck chair. Yeah. Good call. I'm pretty sure this is Gunner, but technically ghost. Just so I don't forget, because I'm gonna forget about what the word actually is. Chair. This is cuck chair. We know that this is cuck chair. Cuck hair. Dude, chat. Someone who wears a wig they're getting cuck haired. You know what I mean? When you wear a wig, you're being hair cucked. 7 right? What is that? 7 right? What does that mean? Tool, anchor, hang. It's the same thing as, I think it maybe is tool. I'm pretty sure it has to be closest to tool. Because looking at the ladder in that light kind of makes sense. Misclicked. How did you misclick 5 letters? 10 letters total. That's literally impossible to misclick 10 letters, chat. There's eyes inside the wall. He was there. Is he gonna follow me? I don't think he can climb up. Ah! He's coming. Not quiet / stay silent. Not quiet / stay silent? I think it is that. Quiet / stay silent. Something around that term. Not quiet. I think quiet is probably the better term. You're gonna say where the chair is, and then I found it, but then you press space accidentally. I see 7 to the right. Gotcha. Talk. What did he just say? I don't know. Something bring? Maybe it's bring / come. / carry. You know what I mean? Something like that. Chad, quiet. Quiet. So they're gonna stay quiet behind them to not scare them. Chad, quiet. Chad, loud. / sudden. Chad, not quiet. Chad, not quiet. When he's laughing, he's not quiet. He repeated it for me. Can you repeat it again? He's following me everywhere I go. Virgin 1. What's weird that it's Virgin 1. Right? Un, deux, trois. Un, deux, trois. Virgin 1. Because this was the number of coins. Virgin 1. Virgin run / hide. So I'm the only one. You are 1. Chad follow Virgin. Oh, as in I'm the one. Wherever I go, Chad will follow. Okay, so Virgin is the only version that they know. Virgin is the only version. Chad follow Virgin. If you're alone, I hide. Chad move with Virgin. It could be that if you're alone, you hide. It could be saying if you're alone, you hide. As in, like, if you are 1, then you should hide. Like, as if you were alone, then you should hide. Hey, Mod, what'd you get from the grocery store? This one I'm still not really sure of. But if we follow that trail, then it's like moving with somebody. I don't think with is a word. I think they would just say it in the context. I think it's like they're protecting me. So when they're with me, if they follow me, they'll protect me. If they don't follow me, then they won't protect me. Also, good. I need you, Mod. She's a connections master. She can help me with this. Could be worried about me. I'm scared of anything that's monster-like. Oh well. You bought ingredients for a man dinner. Well, what is a man dinner? Is it sloppy joes? Are you making sloppy joes? I wonder where's the exit. Anyway, there's any choice but the get out. Well, I guess we just move on and see the world for what it is. A terrifying place. Episode 1 end? Oh, what? That's crazy. Steak, eggs, and avocado all served on the cutting board. Wait, that sounds sick, actually. Okay, but please tell me you like your steak medium rare. And it's not anything above well or done. Right? It's not medium well. It's medium rare. You get that nice little rarity. Do you know about reverse searing, actually? If you can't get a good sear, read about reverse searing. It's way easier. You like it rare. Okay, at least you have good taste. If you hate the timing of searing things, learning about the reverse sear will change your life. You do the oven first, and then you sear it as a last step. It's way easier to do. But that does sound good. Hopefully, wait, why is it avocado? Is it like asparagus? Why do people eat steak with avocado? Anyways, why are you eating steak? Don't you have thresh? Isn't it Thresh Thursday? Feels like I've walked a bit. So, do you know where's the exit to this world? Cooks it way too much. Oh, so you don't like the oven method because you prefer that nice rareness. Okay, so you're actually like a crazy... You're into this stuff. That's actually nuts. See, you're the only person that I know of that knows about the reverse sear. Everybody that I talk to about the reverse sear in our friend group, eh? No one knows what the reverse sear is. And I'm like, do you guys not cook steak at all? But no one knows it. And no one gets it, but everyone loves steaks. And I'm like, how do you not know this? I know, it's kind of crazy. Anyways, get back in the kitchen. Go. What the? No, you're healthy. Yeah, right. Virgin, not something something. I can't understand a word they're saying. I don't know anything. Talk. It's scary, but let's try to find a way to communicate. Can't you stand up? Feet. Like this. That's not a foot. That's just a finger. Hmm? Huh? Virgin something? Maybe they don't understand me. Your feet. See? Mine. My/mine. Feet? See that? My torture room. My feet. So it's at possessiveness. It's legs, stand. Chad, not. Something. He's being misogynist again. No, she just needs to eat the steak before it gets... You can't leave a steak out for too long, otherwise it gets too warm and it feels kind of weird, you know? Just eat it. Chad, something. Not something. You also got a chocolate bar, but when you took it out, it was open? That's disgusting. Ew. I think somebody ate the chocolate bar inside. I think someone ate the chocolate bar inside the store. So you don't know if it was open in the store already. It was 100% open in the store already. I wouldn't even eat that. Like, I'd actually be careful about eating that, because you ever see those people on TikTok where they go around and they lick it. It got banged around in your bag. Don't lie to yourself. You took a bite already. Okay, well now you're doomed. You like, if it's in a bag, do you know how difficult it is to bang open a bagged chocolate bar like inside the wrapper? The glue is enough to hold against the thing. Like, there's no way that your bag opens it. It was dry. Spit dries after a while. It's not like it's gonna stay there unlicked. Okay, you have rabies. I'm sorry, but you have rabies. Taste test. She has rabies. What the fuck? Hello, doll? What's he saying? Maybe it's like doll? Why is there a doll here, though? Wall? Doll slash wall slash hall? I mean, wall slash hall? You for sure have rabies. Now go cook your steak. And can you post a photo of your steak after inside the channel? It's staring at me. Run slash hide. So run slash hide. Escape. Maybe really the word it is escape. Like run to safety. Go to safety, escape. But the anthrax spruce on it would also feel dry and unlicked. Yeah, and then almonds would taste like what, cyanide, right? Virgin. Something dull. Virgin away from dull. Maybe virgin distance from dull. Distance space from dull, right? Stay away from dull. Virgin, get away from the dull. Virgin, distance slash space slash away. I think this is it. So dist slash space slash away from dull. But what is the word from for as a concept? From as in like in relation to slash in relation with regards to, right? It's like from or with regards to, like in relation to. Get away from it, from relation to, okay? Dry and unlit. It actually reminds you of something. Yeah, your entire life. Hit it. Dull. Away from. Escape. Disappear slash gone. What? Well, now the doll's broken, so who cares? Doll is away. Doll escape slash from. Well, I guess we escaped from it with the crowbar. That was easy. Paper? Or notes. Maybe just paper. Curtain? Slash blanket? Something like that, I guess. Wow! Mr. Stitch. Okay! Okay. Something virgin. So it's like asking who am I? Not understand language? Yeah, I don't know what you're saying, sorry. Something. So it's talking to Mr. Crawl, and Mr. Crawl was protecting me, and this Mr. Stitch is like, hey, how come this person is this in word interrogative? Interrogative? What the fuck does that mean? Interrogative. I know what it means, but I don't remember words. Having or conveying the force of a question. So it's like question slash ask. Maybe it's like ask. Yeah, it's like asking a question, but maybe it's like ask. So it's even more generic. Something move. Are they talking about me? Something move. Another interrogative? Another interrogative. So there's two interrogatives. So there's one interrogative that we know, but there's another interrogative that we don't know. Like deska, ubu. No, okay, stop with the Japanese, stop it! Chat, not. Something, so one person who. It is used when they sound troubled. Distress? Danger? Maybe distress is probably the best one, because like you're in danger, you're troubled / distress. If I use this, maybe it'll sound like I'm not sure about something. Confused. It can also be confused. But I guess if you're confused, it's a level of distress. Like if you're a little bit distressed, you're confused. If you're very distressed, you're alarmed. If you're just in distress, then you're in distress. Maybe it is confused. Dollary do, hair, penis, wall. This is very complicated. I actually don't know if I can play this for very much longer because my head kind of hurts, and maybe it's time for us to move on to Anthology of the Killer because, well, this game is really good. I can see this being a game that I need full mental acuity to play because the way it is now, it's sort of like I'd rather eat. I think I need nutrients. Those might just be words that express vibe rather than having specific meaning. We know that already. We know that already. We know that. That was... Well, I thought we were on the same page since the first moment that we played this game, chat. That we know that. No, like more vibe. Yeah, exactly. More vibe. Yeah. We know that already. It's like a broad category of things. It's like a broad category of things that mean something. Well, why do you think I've been trying to find the most generic form of a word the entire time? I'm not doing it for fun. I'm doing it to try to get to the actual, like, essence of what they're trying to say. Like, I'm trying to get the word. This entire time, you've heard me say things like, I've been trying to get, like, the essence of something. Nah, broad category is still a thing, but a vibe is a vibe. No, you're literally speaking nonsense. What does that mean? That means nothing. That literally means nothing. In which case, I think you're absolutely wrong. Those might just be words that express vibe rather than having a specific meaning. It's like, what is the difference between a broad category of words or a vibe? You sound insane. You sound insane. But also, it's not distress. I think it's confused. Specifically, this idea of like you're unsure. It's probably close to like confused. He has lost his mind. No, I think chat has lost their mind trying to make sense of this. And the problem is that chat is like, every chat member has an ego to them that makes them believe that they know what they're doing. But it's like, I don't know how to tell you that you're probably wrong. There are words in some languages that basically mean or I'm sad. There are words in some languages that basically mean or I'm sad. So what I'm trying to get at is that I know what you mean. What you're saying is nonsense in the context of what I mean because I'm saying the exact thing that you're saying. You're trying to relate it to a different language. I don't care about the fact that other languages have those words. I care about the fact that what is the English word for that type of category of feeling. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing that I'm trying to, like, that's why I'm telling you as a chat, stop thinking about other languages and stop thinking about Japanese. I'm telling you specifically, within the context of trying to solve the game within English, try to get to what that concept is within the words of English. Because the more that you try and say it's a vibe and like, because it's a vibe and a word and this and that and it's like these feelings, it's like, yeah, that's a broad category of things. You're just lost in the sauce. Sad. Yeah, you're sad. You're sad. You're disappointed. You're feeling frustrated because you know what I mean? Like, that's the word. That's the word. It's like you're feeling some type of way, but that's the broad category of the thing. Like, you're trying to make it larger than it is when it's not that large, and I think you need to rein it back and realize that, like, we're trying to solve it within the English language because that's all we have. That's what I'm trying to get at. And like that's what I mean by like you're lost in the sauce and you're giving the wrong advice. Because like you gotta realize like that's what we've been trying to do. And even for feelings, there's this idea of like, oh, there's a feeling, and then there's like a malaise, and then there's like a depression. Like we can use words that like mean something like that, but at least we know what we mean. We're not trying to find this like mythical vibe word that doesn't exist within English. We're using a word that gets us closest to the categorical meaning of it as a whole. That's what we've been doing the whole time. Get on the same page. I'm asking you, get on the same page. So do you throw out your candy bar? You paid over $1. Is it a Kinder? I mean, it's already too late. You probably already eaten it, right? So, I mean, you've already eaten it, so you might as well just eat the rest of it. Think about it, right? 1 bacteria versus 1 million bacteria. It's both the same thing. It's Mr. Big. I mean, yeah, you might as well eat it. Think about it. 1 bacteria versus 1 million bacteria, it's all the same. If it's a 1 rabies versus a million rabies, you're still gonna get rabies. So you might as well just eat the whole thing. Just be aware, like, you're probably eating someone's feces. And it's like, do you want that? I don't know. Something dollary do. I don't have any money. Wait, he's saying, do you even have money? Chad not rich. Chad not sure. Chad not something. Skibbity. So I think it is like the word for all right. It's like that categorical feeling of like, oh, all right, okay. It's like, alright, skibbity. Like, alright, fine. Alright, sure. Alright, okay. Alright, fine. Skibbity. See, that's the crazy part, right? That you say it's like, oh, this, and then you say like, oh, I'm not right, because it's like, oh, you mean something else. It's like, no, we mean the same thing, but you're refusing to accept that it's the same meaning. You're trying to get to a whole different meaning of saying like, oh, it's a vibe, but we've been doing it the whole time. Now, it makes sense in terms of English, since you might want to try to fit it in grammatically like another word, but the way they described it in the game, it might not be that. No, I'm not trying to fit it in grammatically with other words. You're not getting what I'm doing. See, that's what I mean by you're not getting what I'm doing. I'm not trying to fit it in grammatically with other words. You're missing the entire point of what we're doing here. This word initially was walk, because it was like walk down the stairs, and then he pointed to the ladder, and then he said go up, walk up, but you can't walk up a ladder. You can climb a ladder. And then I said, okay, well, obviously it's categorically move. I'm not trying to grammatically fit it into some grammar. Yeah, you know that. So what the fuck are you trying to say? Like, why are you on this point in the first place then, and trying to make it even more complicated and like adding more confusion to it? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, basically, what are you trying to get at when you're saying this? Never mind, actually, no. Finish your fucking thoughts. Finish your fucking thoughts. What are you actually saying then, if I'm already doing that? And I know that I'm doing this, and then you're saying this, and it's like, okay, what's the point of saying it now? And then you're saying that what I'm doing is wrong, but then you're saying that, like, but then it's like, is what I'm doing wrong there? Is that not the same thing as hitting the vibe, slash whatever the vibe is, slash the broad category of things? Like, what is it then? Like, that's what I'm trying to get at, right? If you're gonna give advice, I want you to, like, really think about it in terms of that, and I want you to, like, try and make it make sense to me. If I'm wrong, I'm willing to admit that I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong here, because I'm doing exactly what you're asking me to do, right? I'm just saying, if you're willing to say that and speak out about that, and then, like, point that out, then it's like, all right, you know, you have to try to justify that based on, you know, what we're doing. And it's like, I don't know if you've actually been paying attention to what I've been doing, but that's what we've been doing the whole time. That's why I'm, like, confused now, because it's like, what do you see that I don't see? Is it that I'm missing something, even though we've been doing that thing, it seems like? We've been moving towards this, like, more generalized feeling of what something is. But is that not the same thing as what you're thinking of? Like, even, especially for that example, right? That example of walk, climb, and then genericizing it to the word move, what would you do there? What would you do for the specific example based on your idea of they're trying to hit a vibe? That's the thing, right? Is that if you have a different word here that could be used, right, then maybe you're onto something. But then it's like, if it's the same word, then I don't really get what you're trying to get at then. The stream lagged, and you thought that I rage quit. I wouldn't rage quit this. I actually love yelling at chatters to, like, get them to like really focus on what they're trying to say, because it's like, I feel like I've been as clear as I possibly can be about, I'm trying to get to, like, a very generic meaning of things. Whereas like now this chatter throws in this into the mix, and it's like I don't really understand what they mean by like vibes or this, right? Like, and then they say never mind. It's like okay, they're giving up, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that I'm right or they're right. But it's like if you're gonna say something, just take it all the way and don't be so vague about what you mean by it. Like it feels odd to me. Like there has to be a way to describe what you're saying because you feel it, right? But if you don't know how to describe it, maybe it's not worth saying it, and maybe it's your misunderstanding of it based on what I'm doing, right? That's what I'm trying to get at. Most words you have there are still concrete things, even if broad. You start that from the way the MC described the word. It might not just be broad. It might just color the whole sentence with emotion. Okay, you're still not giving examples. It might just color the whole sentence with emotion is a specific thing. That's a concrete concept. That's what I mean by like, I think you're thinking too specific. I am thinking about the emotion. I'm thinking about all the ways that it could be used in the emotion. Because when you say to move something, I'm not saying it with any particular emotion. This is without emotion. But when we apply it, we can say with certain urgencies of like, maybe the character is telling us to like move quickly or with a sense of like urgency. Not really. It's like I like dick versus I like dick. No, your sentence doesn't, no, what you're saying doesn't make any sense. You do realize that the words that the character is saying have those exclamation marks, right? So, like, if you're basing it off of the emotion and you're using something like that as the example, then I think you're wrong because the sentences have the question marks and the exclamation marks. You know what I mean? Like, it is showing the emotion here, and I've been taking that into account, but you also can't take that into account by making the word exclamation mark is just an example. There are more emotions, right? But then if it's not. But then, what you're saying is that it's just an example. There are more emotions, but then how is what I'm saying wrong? Like you haven't proven or disproven what I've said. I know it's just an example. I'm using this example right here at this moment to explain the concept that you're talking about. He could be sad. He could be upset. He could say move or like go slow or like, you know what I mean? You're not saying it's wrong. You just said it might be. No, but what I mean is, what I'm trying to get at is, what do you mean that we haven't been doing this the whole time? And what do you mean it's not the same thing as what I've been trying to aim towards? Like if I say, again, listen to me carefully. If in this sentence, let's say he's saying, Chad, you're stupid. And I just put the word here as being unintelligent, right? And it just says, Chad, you're unintelligent. Why do I then have to be more specific about the emotion when I can translate it in my head to being, Chad, you're stupid? You know what I mean? Like, I think you're going the opposite way. Where you're trying to build specificity into the words themselves, and you're trying to, like, you know, choose the right meaning based on the specific emotion. But that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get the generic word based on what I think is here. I'm taking into account the emotions of the sentence. And then I'm trying to, like, you know, figure it out. Okay, you know how to say it. That word is more like an emote rather than a word. That still doesn't make any sense. That word is more like an emote rather than a word. That is more like an emote rather than a word. So it's like saying, are you stupid for frustration? Which I kind of get. But that's what chat, that's what I mean by, like, we've been doing that the whole time. It's like saying, are you stupid to express anger at someone? But then you're dealing with the entire sentence structure. And I get what you're trying to say, but I think you're thinking of a whole different game. Like, then I think you're thinking of a whole different game. You wouldn't say other words that are like emotes. I don't know how to explain this to you. Chat. If you're trying to use a specific word in a specific way, I'm trying to move away from specificity. This is what I mean. I get what you're saying. You're doing the opposite of like what the game sort of is built around. I don't think you get it. If you're choosing the words, you're choosing the generic word that would fit within these places, and then you have to modulate it in your head towards what the concept that you have there is. Because when he says to move, and then versus let's just move on, fuck you. I'm not gonna just move on just because you want you. Fuck you. All right, fuck you. Listen to this. If the word, let's say, is like run or like escape, right? Let's say that the word is escape. And he's in a tense moment, and he's like, run away, right? We can modulate it to say, like, get out of here, or like, sus, among us, you know what I mean? Sus, among us, someone's here, you know what I mean? Or like, oh, gas, oh no, something is or like, gas, oh no, get out of here. That's what I mean, is like, Your advice seems folly because you're trying to move it towards specificity. I'm trying to move it away from specificity so that shit makes sense in any situation. If I went with your advice, we would have no clue what people are saying most of this game. That's what I mean by like, I kind of wish you could explain these concepts more clearly before you say it, because it's like, now I think you're completely wrong, where it's like, you're trying to you're trying to encode a certain emotion into the words. But again, just my basic example of this word used to be walk, and then it became climb. And guess what? The word walk and climb was used in different situations with the different emotions. Then that's what it means. You just meant for that one specific word, not all of them. No, but you don't get it. It can't be for one specific word that the emotion matters. Because how do you know? If the word is used again somewhere else, we then have to modulate it somewhere else, right? So it doesn't make any sense. It's like, how would you know that that's the case? Like, that might be our first guess at something, and we can take that as our first guess, but ultimately, the goal isn't that. We already know that the goal isn't that, because we have already seen multiple examples of a word being modulated based on what it is. That's what I mean. Like, even the word to enter something, to like go into a room, like get inside here, go inside, enter, come in. You know what I mean? Like like, or even stop and silence. Like there's no noise, there's silence, there's like emptiness, there's like a void. All these things, like, you can't apply it to one specific word because that's not the point of the game. We can use it as a first guess, but I know that already. So it's like, what are you telling me that's new based on what we're playing? It doesn't make any sense in the context of how we've been playing. The first guess of everything that we've gone through has been specifically in this emotion and in this context. What does it mean? And only later on have we been able to refine it to the generic idea of it. Like even this one, loud/sudden, only because at that one moment it could have been either or. This feeling of like surprise and this feeling of like tenseness is encoded into this word, but we don't know which one it is yet because we don't know where else it's like being used. But it could actually mean something else. It's something even more generic to that idea. So it's like, what are you saying that's new above what we've already been doing? And why would you even say it above what we've already been doing? Like, I'm just saying, like, if you're going to throw out the theory and then you're going to throw out this, like, theory to, like, figure things out and you're going to try to, like, backseat it, right? You better have, you better have something to back it up. You better have something to back it up in terms of if you're saying this playstyle is not like this and it should be like this. If you can't back up the playstyle and you can't seem to relate it to what we've been doing the whole time, like, then it's like, like I get it, you want to be helpful, but at the same time, it's like it's not helpful because we're in the middle of doing it. Like we literally went through this process together, me, you, with this specific chat member, and even other chat members for various words now, right? So it's like then we throw confusion into the mix, but like I don't mind that, but at the same time, it's like, why would you say that? You know what I mean? Like I just don't get it. I genuinely don't understand what you're seeing and why all of a sudden it flipped in your head that you're like, wait a minute, we're going at it the wrong way, but it's like we've been doing it the whole time. We've been starting out with these specific emotional contexts, and we've just been sort of laddering up. I'm not saying this as like a generic word to like try to find the genericism for no reason. It's like that's the whole point of the game, right? It's not about playstyle. It was just that one word. No, but that's what I mean. Is like that is a playstyle thing. Because even for that one word, like, what do you mean for this one word? It's an exceptional special case, right? How do we know that for sure? And it's like, if we know that, why would we even say that? Like, we know that we're modulating it towards that in our head. Like, I even say what it was, right? That one word, I said it out loud, what it was meaning in this context. So it's like, why do we even bother bringing it up? It's like, we know what's going on. Like, we're just throwing confusion into the mix when it's like, okay, well, now it's getting kind of confusing, right? I'm just going off on you because it's like, it feels like it feels like it comes out of nowhere, and it feels like, listen, we've been doing this the whole time. Like, I don't know what's like different here. Now you're worried about your bit of the chocolate. You have rabies. Just eat it. Spiraling. Just melt the chocolate. You know what it is? Do the melting chocolate thing. Do hot water in a pan. No, hot water in a pot. Do a smaller pot. Put the chocolate bar inside the pot without the water. So you put the chocolate inside the pot without the water, put the pot that's without the water and the chocolate bar on top of the water so it floats. And the heat from the water will melt the chocolate into the pan and then you scrape it off. That's the only way to eat it safely. Because, I mean, you probably have rabies though. They look scary, but I don't think they're scary. I think they're easygoing. I think this character is specifically trying to help us. The problem is that, like, Without further context, I don't know what else. But Chad want to something be okay. It's like Chad want to be okay, all right. This like idea of like slash good. No, not good, because good is too vague too. Okay, I think is a good one. All right is probably the better one, right? But then okay and all right. Okay can also be used like okay. All right is probably the closest one to where it's like you're all right. As in like your quality of person. Chad wants to, as in not really want to, but it's just something involving his some desire of his wants to translate into this. Do the individuals have the symbols have the same meaning? We gotta do this again. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, you specifically weren't here. No. As far as we find out, no. So this game was Japanese first. So the translation of the symbols to whatever they mean is probably not correct. And so really we're looking at just the context of the sentence to build something. Because as far as we know, some of these things don't really combine well to make something. So in English, it's just our best guess at the context. I do want to actually. What'd be interesting is if we learn Japanese and then you play this game in Japanese and then you learn like, okay, what do these things mean within the context of the syllable markers, which is so the question marks are syllable markers for the Japanese word. And what does that mean in the context of the Japanese game? Like, it'd be interesting to sort of go through this game and see how different the experience is. But I think this is closer to something like alright. If I think about the usage here. But then what is this word? He wants to do something. He wants to what? Or like he desires something. It's this idea of like desiring something or like expressing something or wanting to move towards something. It's something similar to that idea. And some state of maybe being or just some state of like okayness in the world. Because you could even say that the world is okay. Or you could say that this food is okay. You know what I mean? It's that state of like... It's that state of structure. It's like a structurally sound. Structurally sound. Chad is pink here? So no, so this is... Okay, sorry. This is... Chad is me. So we just wrote down Chad for fun, but it means me. Virgin is you. So anybody who says me, so Mr. Stitch is this guy. When he says Chad, he means me. Me, something, something, me want to, me desire to, me express to something, make something structurally sound, right? Make something structurally sound, if that makes sense. I guess it's probably the best way to say it, structurally sound. Whatever this is, we don't know though. Me, something, something, and then he says that thing. He's like that thing. Structurally sound, distressed, confused. Something, something. You want them to be safe? Maybe it could be want them to be safe. So then it's like them, right? But then it's like, why would he say them? Like, because then in context, why would Mr. Crawl be like them? Because then it's like, he's been keeping us safe the whole time. So it's like, or even like, let's say it's not even safe, but just this, I mean, safe is one of the ways that structurally sound could be, because it's like, it's safe, it's solid, it's like the same structure, it hasn't been broken, right? But then it's like, why would he be surprised that he'd be saying like us, like as in saying like them, the MC, us, right? When he's been helping us the whole time, he clearly wants to help us. So why is he surprised that he wants us to be safe? That this person wants us to be safe, or maybe it could be because then it's like, why do you want them to be safe? Right? It could be. It could be them. He looks too devious to be saying that. He does look devious. But, I mean, Mr. Crawl was also devious looking, but he actually helped us. So, although I'm curious what happens if we would have attacked him. If we attacked Mr. Crawl, what would have happened? It could be that Mr. Crawl is bad for us, and Mr. Crawl is trying to kill us still. But he's following us until we're ready to be eaten. Right? It's like, oh... It's like knowing that your food is about to be eaten and you want to be the first person to eat it. Like, it's mod, no joke. If you drop that steak on the floor, I would jump for it. What do you mean? All those guys are in a harem. Oh yeah, also, yeah, sorry. This is a romance game. The description says that this is a romance game where we find love. Structurally sound, distressed / confused. And then whatever this word was, which I think is the same words as before. Oh, you didn't know it was that kind of game. But then it's like, it's the same words before. So it's like them, them. Would it be them, them? I don't think it's quite that. Not them. No, that's a different word. Blood, something. What? I wonder what they're talking about. Me too. You're finding a zombie husbando. Well, I wonder if they're zombies or spirits, right? Because it's like the Jiangxi or something. Is it called the Jiangxi? That like concept of like a zombie? Yeah, it's like the Jiangxi. Is it closer to a vampire, a zombie, or a spirit? But then it's like, but then it's like, is that saying that it's like a different from a spirit, right? Because it's like, maybe it is a spirit. Maybe all zombies are spirits as vampires. So this is for sure floor. That's for sure wall. Because I can point to things and now he talks to me and he says, this is that. That's why it's paper. And this probably is goodbye. Curtain / blanket. Doorway. Just go inside the door. We'll figure it out. We can even go backwards to find things too. I want to ask him about the exit, but there's a language barrier between us. I need to learn the words, right? Yeah, no shit, buddy. So this is... Okay, this is different now. See, his words are different now. What were you guys talking about? I don't know. You don't understand the words. It'd be great if you could teach me your language. Language. That's like somebody... Noise? That's like somebody, that's like Americans going up to somebody and then being like, you speak English? And I'm like, yeah, buddy, I've been living here my whole goddamn life. What are you trying to say? it's like just say what you want to say, man. I may not look like you, but I speak the same language. And specifically Americans. It's only Americans that seem to do this shit. Noise and something. No, I'm just kidding. By the way, that's just it is something that I've noticed in like different languages too. Like especially when you're like in my language, they also say that too about people who don't know our language. So it's like it's actually more of a universal thing than one would think. Noise, maybe so not just noise, but specifically this feeling of talk. I think he's trying to say like noise, talk. Like I think he's specifically saying like conversate. But it could just be like noise or talk or like say, right? Say / speech / talk, something like that. That's not quite right. What the hell are you saying? Oh, wait, maybe this is one of those things where you have to go back and figure out what he's trying to say here. Language? Language. Maybe it's that. Language. Language. Chad, he understands language. I'm very proud of you for understanding your own language. Okay? How about you fucking help me? I know you know your own language. That's why we're having this debate. Virgin not understand English? I thought we were clear on this, you idiot. Yes. Virgin want to learn language? But before I do this, don't I have another word for learn already? Don't I have another word for learn? Skibbity? No. Goodbye. Uber Eats? No. Move. Right here. Learn. If I don't have a word for learn, that's the word. Because we have a word for teach. I think that makes sense. But for learning, I don't know if we have that. Point, boner, wall, thing, feet, floor, dollar, do, come bucket, chain, cock chair, down the hole, room, heart, penis, foot, heart, penis, food, curtain, blanket, doll, middle center, tool, up, left, right. This middle one, I'm not really sure what this one is quite yet, but I think it is correct, but just in case. 1, 2, 3. So happy, 1, surprise, by yourself. Yeah, because the 1 is like, oh, it's by yourself. Yeah, so we established that, right? It's like you 1 means that you're alone and you're by yourself. Yeah. Angry, sad, escape, scared, happy, surprised. Many same also, but we just have to modulate it because it's difficult. We just have to modulate this combination of words towards some meaning because it's like alone means that you are 1. It's just complicated because it's like there's not many ways for them to speak. So I think it is learn. I'm pretty sure this is learn. Yes. Chad, teach language you? Yes. Yep. I wonder if you'll teach me. Yes. Teach. Virgin, you structurally sound. Virgin, you're right, or you're all right. As in, like maybe it's like, all right, you're good. You don't understand the language. You're stupid? I actually think it's closest to this idea of like stupid slash idiot. I'll do like a double slash here to be like, okay, I actually don't know, but I'm just gonna throw it out there, right? You... What does this mean? To learn, to teach something. But in reference to his own language, he would say that I know language. First time reader. Well, there's also first time chatters and stuff too. I think I have those emotes there. I don't know if I have first time reader actually. Version, you, language. So use something language. It's not learn, it's not teach. I don't think it's knowing either. Because he would say, because I'm assuming the language, like this bit over here, whatever the language means, specifically, is specifically what he knows. He's referring to this as if what he knows. The thing that he knows, and us, something involving this. MC is literally dench. I mean, probably, yeah. I mean, but the thing is that we're dench too, right? It's actually an effective way of making it so that we feel the same confusion. Because we are as dench as she is. That's why we're trying really hard to prove our hypothesis the whole time. Like, we're going through this game and we're trying really hard to prove what we know the entire time. And it's like a constant feedback loop. It's so painful. But I think this is specifically this idea of knowing. Or sorry, not knowing. Oh, wait. Oh, that's first time reader? Wait, so what's dench? Wait, I don't have dench? wait. I swear that was dench the whole time. Wait, so what's dench? Dench. Wait, Chad, that is dench. Why did I rename it first time reader? What? It used to be dench. Wait, I renamed it? I changed it. When did I change it? Wait, for what? Why did I change it? What was the stream that I changed that? See, this is the problem. Is we've been going so long that I don't know anymore. Anyways. Is this knowing? I don't think it's knowing. It's not learn, it's not teach. I don't know his language. I think it's actually closer to something like forget. Think about it. It appears to me that it's been like this for like a year. Oh shit. So this whole time I've been saying dench. It's been wrong. Oops. Wait, wait. Maybe it was a Road Warden game then. Maybe it's when we played Road Warden at some point. I probably changed the first time reader. Or maybe it was for like a book stream. Because maybe we read a book at the beginning of the stream. I'm not sure. But yeah, so, okay, hear my theory for this. The forget. So far, everybody seems to know us. Every single person seems to know us. Mr. Stitch knows us. Mr. Crawl knows us. Mr. Hood knows us. It seems like everybody seems to know who we are. I think that's why they say... Because if I was noticeably different, it'd be obvious that I don't understand them. This is the thing, okay? If I was extremely different and noticeably different, it would make sense why I don't understand them. It's like if I see somebody and they're not from where I am. Like if I see an alien coming down from space, like a green alien, right? I wouldn't even ask it if it knows my language. I would just be like, you don't know my language. I would just assume that off the bat. But everybody's speaking to me as if I know. And the first interaction with Mr. Hood, he's saying that this ghost, the Gooner, was just like us. Because he was saying Gooner you. As in like, this is maybe something similar to what we are. That's why I think that he's trying to say that I've forgotten the language. Because it's not learning, it's not teaching, it's not knowing. It's specifically about his language. He knows that I don't know his language. I think he's just put together... I think Mr. Crawling has just put together the pieces in his own way to realize that something about me has forgotten the language. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm a zombie or something, yeah. Or just a ghost or spirit, something. Because why else do these creatures have a familiarity with me? It doesn't make sense, right? Why do they have a familiarity with me? And why do they just start talking to me? And then... Again, why do they then act surprised and then they start to question if I don't know the language? Like, it's weird that they would do that. It's because they would assume that I know it's because they would assume that I know the language. And so now I think he's saying that I've forgotten the language. Because he's already told us that he's going to teach us the language. He's already told us that we want to learn and he's already asked us if we want to learn the language. And so now he's connecting the dots and saying, you've forgotten the language. Because, again, they would assume that I knew because I'm something like them, which means that I'm probably somebody who would have known it at some point in the past, but I don't any longer. Yep, maybe it's that. Meet and see that he's going to teach me the language. Language rules. Language rules. Language is so cool. Language, I don't know. Language lessons? / rocks? You know what I mean? Language rocks / so cool. Like, which one is it? Is it like a type of thing, or is it like a exclamation of like it's tubular? You know what I mean? Tubular. Lessons / tubular. Did it get through to him? I have no clue. Chad, teach language to me. He's gonna teach language to me. Okay. What's this? Just a part of a wall. Just a part of the wall. Wall. Just a part of the wall. 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 This next room, and then I'll call it, chat. There's been too much now. Light bulb. Okay, that's for sure a light bulb. That's a mirror. Telephone's over there. Look at the mirror first. There's a mirror. It's giving me shivers. Let's hurry and get out of here. Hello? Hello? Uber Eats. By the way, did you know this? ChatGPT has a phone number that you can call. 1-800-CHAT-GPT. Because apparently they open up phone services. Uber Eats and Uber also has a similar phone number. So you can call, I'm not kidding you, you can call, I forget what the number is. You can call the number for Uber and they'll book a taxi for you through the app. But you don't need to have an account with them. They just do it on their account. You just have to give them payment info in the car. And then on Uber Eats, you can do the same thing. You can just call them and be like, I want food from this restaurant. Is it there? And then they'll do it for you. It's like an insane system. But it's because old people don't know how to use apps. So it's easier for them to just call in and talk to someone. You call ChatGPT for Uber. No, you call Uber for Uber. And then you call ChatGPT when you're lonely. Uber Eats. Who is this? Uber Eats. Distance, space, away, eat, have. Right, this was for the hard thing. Distance, space, away, as if you're trying to make distance from something. You sound far away. Something, virgin, you, as in us. Maybe it's like, we sound like we're far away. I don't know. Many, same, also. Same. When you look in the mirror, it's something, virgin. When you look in the mirror, you're looking at the same person. This was the thing for the bucket, right? So it's like same, similar, but I think it's specifically same. This was the thing where we clicked on the many buckets on the two buckets. Same being. I actually think it's like a being / creature. Saying being / thing. As in that's your he's trying to describe what the reflection is. Sorry, I forget that it's a horror game. Sorry. Wall. Ceiling. Thank you for giving me ceiling. That's gonna help a lot. Oh, what the fuck is this? Ghost. See? Ghost appear / here. Ghost here. Ghost appear. Ghost appear / here. But it's different. So this is the weird part. We have 3 such words. We have appear / here. We have missing / gone. We also have present / here. Like, there's a difference between these two. But what is it? Appear means maybe coming out of nowhere. It's like it's here. But then it's weird. It's like that would be more of an emotion type deal of like, oh, if you don't see something, then you look behind and it suddenly appears, but it's still there. It's still present, right? But both of these within the context of where they were used were fitting. So what's the main difference between these two? And I swear there's a third one. Where it's like here, in this space at this moment. Right here. So see that? Like there's 3 different ones. Wall. Wall. Hole. So this is for sure hole. We're just gonna say like opening slash hole. Maybe like an opening. Opening is probably the easier generic term. Ceiling, wall. Ghost, Gooner here. Is everything alright? Mrs. Blue Clad. I thought her name was Blue Chad for a second. I've been reading Chad the whole day. Something. Maybe like crying. All right. Virgin, you idiot. Are you stupid? I like this was a guess. I didn't actually know what this. Wait. Maybe trouble. Maybe you wrong. Is something wrong? It's the same way of like, instead of saying stupid idiot, as in it's because he was exclaiming this to us. So maybe what he was trying to say to us is what he's trying to say to her, where it's like, maybe she doesn't feel alright. But not in the feel alright way. Maybe she's specifically saying like, oh, maybe she feels like, are you... Miss Chad is idiot. Miss Chad is idiot. Okay, it's something similar to the idea of well/stable. Well/stable slash... It's like well/stable. It's something similar to this. Maybe that's what he was exclaiming. Maybe he wasn't sure what happened to me this entire time. Because when he used this word initially, it was in the same context, but he was pointing to me and this was an exclamation mark. So maybe he wasn't saying like, oh, am I stupid? Maybe he was saying like, oh my god, I know the reason why you can't understand me. Because it was when we were speaking about the language and we came to a conclusion that neither of us knew the other person's language. And then I think what he realized was, okay, you're actually okay. Like, you're stable. Something's like, you're not broken in some way. It's just you don't know what's going on because you've forgotten, maybe. I don't know. Something is missing. You can't speak. There's something wrong with you. Exactly, yeah. You can't speak. Exactly that, yeah. And then when he realized, oh, it's not that I can't speak, it's because of a language deal. Then he's like, oh, okay, you're just stupid. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, oh, thank God, you're just an idiot. Oh, thank God, you're not broken. You're just an idiot. It's like, thank goodness. She lost something. Lost something. 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 Skippity. Skippity. Holy shit. I lost something. My something. Skibbity. Skibbity. What? Something missing. Have. Eat/have something missing. Eat/have. What is this? Obtain something. Obtain. It really is closer to like obtain. It's closer to the idea of obtaining something, right? Because it's like obtain the thing that's missing. Did he find out why? Her shoe. Heel/shoe. Skibbity. Other foot. What? Bear. Bear/empty/ raw. Your favorite. Your favorite streamer. Isn't this your favorite? Heel/shoe missing/gone. Bear/empty/raw foot. Bear, empty, raw, heel, shoe, missing, gone. Covering, clothing. Clothing, feet. Covering. Is it a quality of the foot or is it a quality of the clothing? I really can't tell. Ah, you mean she doesn't have her other shoe? Yeah, but like, what is that other word? So about what you said earlier. My obtain. Yeah, obtain. It's the idea of like obtaining something, but not just an object, but also qualities. So she has become bare. Naked/bare. She's become naked. Was it a possessive? I guess so. Well, this is a good game. I'm actually very tired, though. This game is very difficult to play, and I'm a little bit tired. So how about we end off on the fact that she's naked at the moment. Virgin, you naked bear shoe? What? Virgin, you something naked bear shoe. Virgin, something naked heel. Virgin, something naked heel. Maybe find. Covering shoe. Find slash locate. Missing. Well, we have the word for missing, so we can't reuse it. Missing is already there, and nowhere slash missing is different from missing slash gone, as in like unpresent. This is probably better as like unpresent, right? Find slash locate bare slash naked slash cover. You know what I mean? Like maybe it's like the cover or like a clothing. Clothing. Naked slash clothing. Lost clothing shoe. Lost clothing? I mean, lost clothing is a weird one though. Clothing is super not... Clothing is like super specific for a generic category. But I guess it makes sense within this context. The shoe be somewhere in this room. Okay, talk to me again. Naked clothing. The shoe she was wearing is gone. Something... A stable, well slash stable. Structurally sound is different from stable, emotionally stable. You know what? Structurally sound versus emotionally sound. That's probably instead of the word stable. Stable. Okay? Instead of the word stable, emotionally sound is probably the better one. So it's like, are you emotionally sound versus like structurally sound? Her shoe is in here, right? There's something in the hole. I can't reach it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Obtain tool. Obtain tool what? You know what I mean? Like, what does this mean? I have no clue. It could be first, before, or... So first slash before slash... To reach? Right? Something like this maybe works, right? First, before, to reach? Huh? A crowbar? Can you use a tool to reach it? Maybe now insert or use? You know what I mean? Use slash insert. I think it's specifically use, but let's see which one it usually ends up being. Use slash insert? Is he saying try using this? Oh, so use slash insert means this. But then the hint is this, so maybe it is the word for this, specifically this. Instead of use insert, it's just this. This, reach, right? But just in case, it's like, we'll do quotes, so it's a part of the thing. And then it's like this slash use. I'm not sure if it's like an action or just like use this thing, referring to this. Heel slash shoe. Found blue found slash blue. I don't know. Heel slash shoe. Okay, this clothing shoe. Do you have the shoe? Do you have this shoe? He's telling me to sniff the shoe. He's telling me to sniff the shoe. Okay. He's telling me to take that shoe and just sniff it. Okay, can I go back to that scene of like us looking at the shoe? I wish I got a screenshot of that shoe so I could like sniff it closer, you know what I mean? Like get a good whiff. Hello, Mr. Gap. Uber Eats. We want, desire, obtain what? Obtain what? Virgin give? Smile. I'll give it. Give, obtain. Uber Eats has killed me once again. He gave my arm. So maybe this is like arm. Or hand? No, we already have the word for hand. It's specifically arm. The word for hand was from the person. Mistake end. But every mistake gives us meaning. Alright, chat, this is a very good game. But I'm completely lost here. We have done a lot. Before we end though. Yummy. I mean, it could be yummy too. But then... Let's see if it's yummy, because over here, he does say something similar. Okay, because what I want to do now is I want to go back and review what we know. So, Uber Eats, which means hello. I'm going to put the word hello there, because it's gonna be confusing to explain to people why it's like Uber Eats. Uber Eats. Cum bucket, cock chair, boner. Point slash boner. Skibbity? I'm gonna keep skibbity though. Like, skibbity is such a good word, it makes so much sense. But then it's like, come on, want to Uber Eats slash hello. Could be yummy yummy. I'm thinking of like, but then it's like he would use it here too though. So look, he wants desire, right? Obtain heart, penis, or food. Virgin, you give heart, penis, or food, right? As in us, I say yes. I take my heart, penis, or food. He then takes my. I'm gonna assume this is a heart, right? Because then he would say yummy yummy here too, but he says specifically what it is. So I think it's specifically this organ. I think this word is a specific word for like what this organ is. Maybe it's like organ. So organ versus limb. It could be organ versus limb, but we'll see. So organ slash heart or limb and thing. So organ slash heart. Before we end off, we should do this now because I'm not going to remember next time, tomorrow, when we continue playing this. Because tomorrow, if I come back, honestly, tomorrow, I'm going to look at the word skibidi and be like, what the fuck does that mean? And you have to remind me, okay, chat? I depend on all of you to remind me. And if I yell at you, yell at me back. Tomorrow, if I yell at you because for telling me what it means, yell at me back and tell me that I'm stupid. And then the key word, okay? The key word that you want to use when you want to trigger my memory is arouse. As in, like, you want to arouse me. So say like arouse. Just like type I want to arouse you, and that's how I know, okay? Because then that'll make me go like, what the fuck do you say? And it'll be like, oh yeah, that's right. Like, it's such a weird phrase to say that I'd be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. You know what I mean? Organ slash heart. So it could be specific or it could be a non-specific word of the heart, or it's just an organ, because it could also look like a liver. I have no clue what they look like. I've never seen an organ in my life. I want to arouse you. See, exactly. Because when you say it, it's like, why would you say that? Oh, right. That's the code word, okay? So if you're ever captured by a terrorist and you're being kidnapped or something, right? And you're like on the... and then we go... like, say on the VR chat day, it's also the day when you get kidnapped, and then the terrorists allow you to have... like, your kidnappers allow you to have the VR chat, like a VR headset. And you speak into the mic and you say, I want to arouse you. I'm going to call emergency services for you. That's how I know if you need help, okay? And that goes for every single chatter. It's such a weird phrase that they wouldn't even know what to say about it. They would just think that you're a gooner. But I would know that it means that you need help. Where's the word I use for arm? I can't see arm. Chat, I'm going blind. Chat, my eyes are glazing over. All I see is symbols. If I close my eyes, I see squiggles and they're moving. It might be the worms in my head escaping. Chat, it might be the worms. It might be the parasocial worms in my head escaping through my eyes. It hurts so much. I know I wake from with regards to hair along. Does anybody see the word for arm? I'm going crazy. The wall, paint border, doll, about the... Alright. Fuck it. The word for arm is missing. What? The word for arm is missing? Unless it didn't save there. Maybe if I reload a chapter, it doesn't keep every word. Anyways, let's get this room again. Let's see if we're correct. To some degree. So here we go. Virgin. You structurally sound, as in like, are you okay? You don't understand the language. So, me, Chad, you virgin. Chad, virgin. Are you okay? So I say no, I'm not okay. Skibbity. So that's why he was asking us, Mr. Hood. That's why Mr. Hood was asking us if we're okay. And now the bucket makes sense. See the cum bucket, same bucket, right? Because it was the mirror. It's this idea of like it's the same thing. The bucket, because it was the reflection. I'm pretty sure the word for dark is absolutely correct. So light and dark, it's for sure correct now. Dark, not opposite. Ghost, gooner, ghost slash spirit, ghost appear here. I think a ghost appear is correct. Ghost appear, ghost disappear. Now you see me, now you don't. Ghost nowhere slash missing. Something like that concept, but I don't know how to express it. And this one, noise. Noise, stop slash silent. Absolutely correct. As in like, you know, silent. I'm pretty sure it's specifically silent. Okay, so this whole chapter is good. And also the door. The door. It's good. And then he's saying something here though. Something something appear. That's a weird one. Maybe they're warning me, like, this person will appear. Or where did I appear from? Away, distant. See that? Why is this word being used here now? He said in a very demanding tone. I'm here, I should get away from here. Maybe he's telling me to move on. So what did Mr. Crawl say at the beginning? Jump scare warning. Jump scare warning. Can I hear what he's saying? Maybe he says like peekaboo. You know what I mean? Something. Okay, we still don't know that. Okay, there's some bits we still don't really know. We gotta like capture as many of these intricacies as much as we can. Just refine. This one was the hallway, which doesn't do anything. It's this room specifically that had a bunch of things. When he's talking to us. Want you, help Chad. As in, please, help. Want you, choose what to do. You want me to bring me with you, pick you up? And this one should make more sense now. Want you, carry, bring, hold. Enter, opening. So I'm pretty sure this is enter. Enter opening. Yeah. So now it all makes sense because there's multiple openings. It's just an opening of some kind. Could mean a hole. It could be something. Move down. Moving is in walking here, but sometimes climbing up. The lights flicker. That's fine. Open door. Yeah. Okay. Enter room. Yeah. Enter to go to enter something. And then we look to the left. He's like, Uber Eats. Uber Eats. Hello. Chad. Right here / present. Virgin, bring you, carry someone, person who. Gooner, bring, hold, carry me. Chad, me, emotionally sound. As in, he's emotionally sound. That's an interesting word. I didn't know that's what the word would be, that he's emotionally sound there. So he's actually like feeling content now. Skibbity, he says, skibbity. I still don't know what this is though. Hand over? I think this is hand over. Give / give it. Hand over, hold me. So Mr. Chop is telling me to hand him over. So it's like carry / bring / hold. Room should be Goon Cave. Oh, you're right. It should be Goon Cave. What a great call. Thank you. The words that we know, then we can modify it as much as we can. So Uber Eats, hello. Forget it. We don't even put the right word, okay? If you know, you know. If you don't know, then you don't know. Okay? Chad version, Uber Eats skibbity. What's a word that people say when they what do Zoomers say? When they say goodbye to their fellow Zoomer? Gen Z slang for saying goodbye. Don't be cringe. Riz out. Riz out. Oh wait, you know what? I have a couple of words here. Look, chat. There's a I found an article that says, "Don't be cringe." Gambit's guide to Gen Z. Bet is a good one. Good goon sesh. That's really good. So it's like when they say it, gat out. I think we use gat somewhere else. So, possible should be bet. You know what I mean? Possible bet. Skibbity. Oh, yeah, actually, do we do skibbity or do we do cap? You know what I mean? Like, do we do skibbity or do we do... I think skibbity is way more funny because it's like when they end sentences on skibbity, it's way funnier. But no cap could work there too. Obtain. I don't know. But facts means true. Girlies gotta clear? What the fuck does that mean? Mid. Holy shit, we had to find a word that uses the word mid. Like, this is shit, you know what I mean? Like, this is mid. Good goon sesh? Mid. Remove, break, disappear. I don't think we've had quality of thing yet. Do you have quality of thing? Teach, say, speech. It's like that Zoomer programming language made by AI. Wait, what? What Zoomer programming language? Because that does sound funny. Say, speech, talk. Ooh, the T. As in, this is the T. Well, I mean, before I do that, we haven't solved this. You know what I mean? And when we solve it, then we'll know. Understand. Understand situationship. What the hell is this? On God. On God. Wait, we need on God. Bother, annoy, open. Open? Open? Follow. I mean, I is just an organ. I think we have to keep it as the eyeball. Language. Cringe. I mean, we could just change this to cringe. I mean, then I think this would be way funnier if you say it's cringe, right? Light bulb. Feet, organ, room, cuck chair. Goon cave. Here we go. Why does Twitch keep crashing? So Twitch is broken at the moment. I mean, a lot. I've been watching other streamers actually. So recently, actually, can I tell you all? I've been watching more streamers. It's not your phone. It's not your phone. I've been watching more streamers. Every single stream has been having issues lately. Every single one. My stream is not the only one. It's just something about Twitch where for some reason, every now and then, some streamers will just have their connection die, but not their internet connection. It's just their connection to a Twitch, or a viewer might have their connection to Twitch die. Like, it's just weird. I mean, see it happen in other channels where it's like some people might be the only people saying F, and then, but then everyone else says, or maybe everyone says F, and the streamer's like, what? But I'm here. It's just sort of weird. Like it's something going on. Yeah, you're getting the crash too, yeah. I don't think there's anything that we can really do. And my settings are fairly low too, so I think it's just a Twitch thing at the moment. Yeah, mine's been lagging too, yeah. I think it's just whatever Twitch has been up to. Because, I mean, I don't know if you know this yet, but YouTube actually went down recently too. My pet theory is that it's just some bad updates. Like, people are pushing bad updates and stability is falling. But my other pet theory is that I think Twitch as a whole is falling apart internally and maybe something's dying inside. You just refresh. Yeah, so just, yeah. Once you hit it, it's a good. Though, sadly, you do get the ads, and I'm sorry. There's like a pre-roll ad. I've been trying to stop that, but I had to, like, unaffiliate to get that. The bots are taking over. It really does feel like that, yeah. Happy. Happy? Same. Escape? Internet is dying. I mean, there was that thing of people always saying the internet's mostly not even real people anymore, so. Hand over / give it. Hand over / give. Hand over / what? Hand over them? Maybe this is like something like them. You know what I mean? But then Mr. Chopped is the one who is there. So give it to them, give it to them. You know what I mean? It could be that. Them, they, you're a bot. I know you're a bot. You all say the same things. Hello? Can you give over something? I don't think it's them. Where's the word for them? I have no clue what this means. Because what does this mean if it's not them? Maybe he was saying or else. Not understand cringe. Sorry, what was... Does anybody remember the original language for the word cringe? Oh shit, what was the original word for the word cringe? Oh fuck, it's language. Maybe I shouldn't change language to cringe. But what's like a... Oh, do you understand the Riz? That's a good one. I don't understand the Riz. I can teach you Riz. No, but then it's like, do you understand cringe? I can teach you cringe. Okay, chat. Cringe or Riz? Mod, can you make a... wait, no, you're cooking. I was gonna use you for the first time ever, because I usually never use you, but I'll just do it because you're cooking. Cringe or Riz? Cringe, Riz. Allow additional votes for $1. 1 minute. Cringe or Riz? For language. Have cuck chair. Take. Have a. Take a. Maybe like sit in the cuck chair. Sit in the cuck chair. Riz. You gotta hit. Oh yeah, because you're all on mobile. Wait. Do you even see polls on mobile? Maybe it's useless, right? So maybe it doesn't matter. Alright. We'll just keep that as Riz. It's easier for you to type because I use language to Riz. That's good. You're onto something. Where's the word for language again? You know, next time I play this game, I'm not gonna have any clue what these words are saying, right? I'm gonna be so confused. I'll be like, why did I make these words? What does this mean? Does anybody remember this? We need a second cipher. We need a Rosetta Stone for the Rosetta Stone. Because I won't be able to know what this is saying. Fringe Riz. From follow Guna Go Spirit Riz. Riz. Chad teach Riz. Sit in the cuck chair. Sit in the cuck chair. Chad will teach you Riz. $1 redo. $1 redo? Here. $1 redo. I think this is closer to available. Unavailable. Or is it things are here, not here? Maybe just say are here. Not here. $1 reduce. Okay, $1 reduce. 1, 2, 3. Thank you for your language lesson. Middle/center. This is for sure, but which one is which? I'm not really sure. Up, down, left. We know about the left, right. Right. We know about this. $1 redo, not here. Bet, understand? What the fuck was bet? Doesn't even remember what the word for bet originally was. Bet? Bet, possible, understand. Bet, right, bet. Huh? Eye. Mouth/lips. Fuckhole. Hair/long. I'm pretty sure this means hair. I think this is the quality of hair. Wait a minute. Quiet hair? What was the quiet? That's weird. Combination of quiet hair. Smooth hair. Quiet. Smooth and quiet are sort of the same deal, where it's like, oh. So this is a question. Where else was it used that I landed on quiet? Face? Facial. Come facial. Happy. Angry? I don't know. Angry? Disappointed? Not really sure. Sad? Scared? Cum face. I mean, what was it? Orgasmic. It's good. Okay. Hand. Point/boner. Okay, this is... I think we're in a good spot. I can't think of any other scenes where it would make more sense. I'll just leave it for tomorrow. You found the AI Zoomer programming language. It's called Curse Lang. This is a language game, so we might as well just show it on screen. Who made this? Guntley. Somebody named Guntley. G. Huntley. Guntley. That's a good name. Guntley. The Curse programming language. Programming, but make it Gen Z. Oh my god. This does seem like an AI. Claude made it. And the file extension is skulls. Oh, what? Is a static type garbage collected programming language designed to make coding more expressive and culturally relevant while maintaining practical functionality. Gen Z slang keywords. Yeet, vibe. Oh, yeet is a good one. They have a website with examples. Yeet. Chat, yeet is a good one. Instead of move, we do yeet. Now, I don't like AI, but it's funny that somebody made this. Yeet. Okay, so now we have yeet. This is going to be impossible for me to figure out later, chat. Yeet, slay, main, vibes. Sus, age. Sus? Sus for someone is so smart. Wait, sus as in like it's for somebody. It's like a thing. Sus thing. It's like a thing. It's like an entity. Sus for the word for the entity, and guess what? We do have a word for that I think means someone. Oh wait, but it's still a guess though. Never mind. We can't change it yet. So sus. Language was a mistake, chat. I don't think the Tower of Babel should have been crushed to dust far before we invented anything else.